without a healthy Chris Paul. I'm not so sure you could beat him if you had a healthy Chris Paul. But hey, it doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Cliff Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5 now, Chris. CP3, C3PO, it doesn't matter. Star Wars, and Luke Skywalker, and Princess Leia, bring them on.
That's who he is.
Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
Chris Paul, Logan Paul, Jake Paul, any other Paul.
Chris Paul.
Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
It didn't matter.
Right?
Phoenix Sun, Capri Sun, Mohegan Sun. The sun about to set. It Lakers in 5.
They're about to be at Mohegan Sun on vacation.
Yup. White side, back side, sunny side, Lakers in 5.
It should have been Lakers in 5.
I don't care what you can have Harden, you can have a Pardon, you can get a Garden. Lakers in 5. Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero. Lakers in 6. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5.
It should have been Lakers in 5.
Lakers in 5. I don't care what you say. Yeah. Lakers in 5.
At the end of the day, when all of you biatches are talking about the man gotta make more, he gotta step up, it's not right, it's not fair, oh my God, you're poor, you're a bum, crusty, crusty, ashy. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. I'm not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Got a new song, y'all. Anyway, got it. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. No settling. Not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. No settling, not gonna settle. Hey, not gonna settle. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You got it on y'all breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the word on the hook.
Breast, booty, thighs, lips. That's the worm on the hook, y'all, in case you didn't know. Breast, booty. Breast, booty, thighs. 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 Breast, booty, thighs.
She don't wear drawers.
What's she wearing?
Nothing.
Just some pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Mayor, you put on some on that stanky hole.
It don't stink.
We'll put on some.
It smell like roses.
Lord, help me, I pray. And don't turn me loose, Jesus.
Don't pray for my twat.
She don't wear drawers.
What's she wearing? What's she wearing?
She don't wear drawers.
Swing the weed makes God.
What's she wearing?
Nothing.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
It's my shit.
Pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, help me, I pray. Pussy, 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 pussy flapping.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy, 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 pussy flapping. Pussy, 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 pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Pussy flapping. Stanky hole, 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 stanky hole.
It smell like roses. 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 It smell like roses.
She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers. She don't wear drawers.
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Cause the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other big shit.
My man.
I put your pink, my booty hole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, come suck a bitch toes. Pound town, just left pound town. Put your pink, my booty hole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga.
See my man.
I put your pink, my booty hole brown. What a niggas, I'm looking for the hoes. Quit playing nigga, come suck a bitch.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. This is your song, thank you.
We're done. We're done. We're finished.
It is difficult. You don't go blind because you married. I see titties and booties every day. Huh? I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day.
I see titties and booties every day. Brothers, y'all gonna leave me out here? I need the men to stand up and say amen. If you ain't said that, all sir.
Let the church say amen.
Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and every day. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties.
The wing makes God.
What kind of shit is that?
Booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, titties and titties and titties and every day. Booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and booties, booties and titties and titties and every day. Titties and booties, 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 titties and booties. I need the men to stand up and say amen. Titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties, titties and booties. I see.
Happy birthday, official birthday. Happy Tik Tok Tuesday. Hey there, besties. Let me know that you can hear me and you can hear the sound machine. I see y'all. I appreciate you. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. We ain't had a long intro like that in a while, and it really wasn't that long. I still shortened it a little bit because, child, there's too much to talk about. Thank you, Earl. I appreciate you. Too damn much to talk about. So I promise you, every time I'm like, oh yeah, I got a show together, then there's more, then there's more, then there's more, then there's more, and more. Child, ain't enough time. It ain't enough time in the night. That's how we end up being like 2.5 to 3 hours long because it's just so much. And listen, here's the update on Diddy. They trying to see some jurors. They said, we don't want you, we want you. We don't want you, we want you. We don't want you. Last I heard, because they were still going as I was coming home from work today, they got rid of 3 people in a row. The judge got mad and said, y'all need to get it together because we're supposed to be done because the trial's supposed to start next week. There's your update. I saw you, Reaper child. No grace, no space, no nothing. I don't get no breaks. And yet y'all think that I'm supposed to give a break? But y'all think that I'm supposed to be giving breaks around here. Look how y'all treat me. Look how y'all treat me.
Messi, I was singing a song for you earlier too. You missed it. Hello, what you singing for me, Tedda? Oh, there will be 3 knocks at the door, baby. My trench coat hit the floor now, baby.
I beg your pardon?
Tonight I'm gonna pull a switcheroo. My Glock got a fucking switch for you. Jackass. Oh, Messi. Oh, the song. What's the song? Damn. This is in my head. Hold on. That lady probably sleeping. Oh. Must have been the silly one. To sacrifice a pot of gold. Hey, you're the kind of woman that I could give a lot of game. As much as you retire, love, but maybe you don't have to ask. And I'd give you love. Hey, that's that jam. I'll buy your clothes.
I beg your pardon?
I would cook your dinner too.
This is amazing.
I love you. I'd pay your rent. I love you. Oh, my tone is all up. I'll pay your rent. Soon as I get home from work. And I never die, never let you down. I love you. As long as, cause I'd give you love. Oh, that's that shit. That was, that's Babyface. Coming, yeah. As soon as I get home from work, I'd pay your rent.
Bitch. I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Your bills are covered. Ooh, baby. As soon as I get home from work. That was that shit. Why are you angry? Why you have an angry face? I'm done. I'm closing this shit up, man. Ain't no pleasing these motherfuckers out here.
We're done. We're finished.
Like I said, I get no breaks from y'all at all. So I'm not really sure why you think I'm supposed to give anybody around here a break. Shout out to the MSGs in Trinidad. Lord, help your people. Staple, okay? Because as soon as you go over there the opening. I swear, I don't even know how often I'm in that damn opening. So I don't care. So Reaper, Trent, you can blame Reaper for that because he had to bring out the fact that I was late. And I wasn't even late. It takes a second for StreamYard to get going, and the time changed to 6:01. 6:01. No breaks. Y'all don't be giving me no breaks. But anyway, all good in the hood. I love it. Shout out to Trinidad and Reaper. You on my list as usual. Anyway, we gotta get to it. Shout out to y'all. Excuse me. Sheesh. Thank God I got water ready. Let me go ahead and acknowledge Keith Randall. Somebody hold on. On Buy Me a Coffee. Beth, shout out to Beth. I apologize if I missed you. She's sent me a coffee over on Buy Me a Coffee. So shout out to you, boo. I apologize if I missed you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Keith. Appreciate you, boo. He said, salute chat room and Miss Messy. Thank you, hun. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to the MSG King in the building, as you all know. Thank you so much, hun. 3 knocks at the door. I know, child. I know. Shout out to the Tethers trying to be FBA-ish. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, and we got to get to it because ain't nobody got it all night. All right, I'm just saying. So let me go ahead and I don't even know where to start. Let me start positive. Let me start positive because this is what I was going to start with anyway. So let me go ahead and continue with that over on Instagram because, you know, Instagram be Instagram and Instagram got everything, y'all. Okay, Instagram got everything. So Met Gala was last night, and child, if Diana Ross didn't look good last night, she won. I don't care what nobody says. Tracy Ellis looked just like her. Child, she won. I don't care. I feel like I ain't seen Diana Ross in a month of Sundays for 15 years. But child, she came, she did that thing, and I don't care. I don't care about the piano on the back. I don't care about none of the rest of that mess, okay? Shout out to Diana Ross. Maybe she came out here because she said, child, I got to make our name be better because Tracy out here wild and saying some of the craziest stuff. I don't know. Reaper said Halle Berry came naked. I saw a lot of people came naked. I saw a lot of people seemingly came naked. Guess what? Diana said, I ain't got to do all that. At my age, I ain't got to do all that. And Tracy looked just like her. Shout out to Nicole. I see you, boo. Looks just like her. She slayed. I don't care what nobody says. Shout out to Diana Ross. Don't let her go in concert. And I don't even know a bunch of Diana Ross songs like that. But if she went to concert, I'm going. Just like I got to get to New Edition before they stop. Anyway, so shout out to her for everything that she did, just showing the F up. All right. So we moving on though. I don't even know where to go, y'all. There's so much shit going on. Let me go to this gonna make some people mad, child. I'm not saying anybody here, but it's definitely gonna make somebody mad around here. Okay. So I don't know who these people are, but there are some NBA stars named Trey Murphy and NFL star Cam Jordan are facing backlash after a video of them arriving at a club went viral. Now, why did this go viral? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, ain't no music for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 7 or is that a repeat? 8. Child, where did they get her from? Somebody is trolling. 9. Was that a black girl? Oh, was that a black girl? Did they bring one black girl? I feel like the last one was a black girl, child. No, the sisters is not happy that they came out here with all the snow bunnies. going wherever the hell they was going, because child, I don't know. I don't even know who these two people are. But child, where did you pick this girl up from? Was she ready to go? Was she ready to go get her toes done? What is going on? Yeah, I think that last woman was black. Yo, Juke Joint said it's snowing in May. After everything, what Dr. Umar gotta have something to say. I'm waiting. I am waiting. I know Dr. Umar got something to say because the sisters is not happy. They are not happy. This is not black women. This is not our problem. Stand down. A lawsuit ready. Oh, Boyce might be upset. Boyce might be upset. Boyce might be upset at this. So this is from my mixtape video of Saints Cam Jordan and Pelicans Troy Murphy arriving at a club with a limo full of what girls is going viral. See, y'all don't ever learn, crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums. The comments say nothing but lawsuits. What's making this viral? Okay. I don't understand why does it matter. It actually doesn't. It actually doesn't. But child, they want to make it a thing, then we'll just talk about it. Look like a bus full of lawsuits waiting to happen. If that's what they like, it's what they like. Because you all know that only women file lawsuits. Shout out to Kofa. I see you, boo. This picture of Shannon is funny. NBA players arriving at a club with beautiful women. Oh my God, stop the press. I don't know about that one with that long ass moo on, child. I gotta be honest with you, child. There's Dr. Umar. He says I don't approve this message. Shout out to Dr. Umar. I know he's gonna talk about it. If it don't take a day or two, I know you're gonna talk about it. Them young boys love that mayonnaise. Oh no. What? Women who are here. Did y'all know y'all are mayonnaise? Child, I thought it was just snow bunnies. Party bus full of mid is diabolical. I don't know what that means. Them girls going Shannon Sharp, them boys. Fam, how can you literally not have at least one black girl around? I'm telling you that one girl is black. I really think that one, where's she at? After the moo-moo, I think that girl is black. Yeah, that girl coming off right there. Yeah, she definitely black. Yeah, that girl black. So they got one. They can't even see. What in the hell? You can't see? I see. Don't even try it. Man, if they want to play in the snow, let them. My milk of magnesia. I counted about 3 hefty lawsuits coming up out of there. And Dr. Umar is punching the air right now. Woo! I can't wait to hear what he got to say. Because of that one that they brought out at the end, not the black girl, the one before her in that moo-moo, I'm like, somebody is trolling. I'm sorry. How you going to have all these and then you're going to have that one coming out looking like she about to go get her toes done? Child, I can't. Whatever. They like it, I love it, child. They like it, I love it. I don't give a damn, but I think it's funny that people be getting amazing. People be getting all upset about shit that ain't none of their business and it don't matter at the end of the day. Shout out to NTAT. I see you. I appreciate you, hon. He said, my nephew is at Texas A&M for football and has a girlfriend. They've been sniffing around each other since middle school and been boyfriend, girlfriend since high school. So they get married. Dr. Umar would not approve. Dr. Umar would not approve, but shout out to your nephew. Good luck to that young man. But anyway, so moving on from that, but I had to let y'all know. Let me give you some more good news before we get into the crap, all right? Shout out to our friend Clint Coley over here on Instagram. He says, I'm looking for the season hose and the season hose only. Child, what is he talking about? Let's listen.
Said if you go to a man's house and he got a vinyl collection, just know you dealing with a seasoned hoe.
Any seasoned hoes in here? Kofa, Trinidad, Earl. Any seasoned hoes around here?
Vinyl collector, I have one thing to say about this. She's absolutely right. I'm not gonna lie. Fellas, let's be real. When a woman come over our house and she sees that we got a vinyl collection, what's the first thing we want to do? Yo, let me play you something. Every man that has a vinyl collection thinks he's Darius Lovehall from Love Jones. And guess what?
It's me. I'm niggas.
But with that post, I really just started thinking, if you are a vinyl collector, male or female, you are my tribe. I don't know if there's a group chat of us or whatever, but I want in on it. I mean, we text each other rare gems like this. By the way, you cannot find this.
Classic. Classic. Shit. I would never give up Tony Braxton. I would never give up. That is a no skip album as well. CD, whatever you got. That is a no skip album record right there. Shout out to Tony Braxton. And she look, oh, that's ass. Okay.
Anywhere. This has actually only been printed overseas. It was not printed in the United States. Tony Braxton, I actually need you to sign this. But vinyl is a lost art and it's fun to collect. When I meet another vinyl collector, I get excited. Because if you collect vinyl, that lets me know that you appreciate nostalgia. You're also a seasoned hoe. Do me a favor in the comments. Let me know if you are a fellow vinyl collector. Let's get this group chat going and let's start sharing records. Let's start trading. Let me know what you got. I'll let you know what I got. Talk to me. And if you
shout out to the seasoned hoes. Yeah, none. I can listen to it anytime. Any song comes on, I'm listening to it. That's like one of the best ever, forever, ever, and ever. So if she get into trouble, that's another one that I'm never getting up. Yeah, he said seasoned hoes, child. Y'all know you some seasoned hoes around here. It's okay. It's all family around here. Y'all, you can let us know. It's all good. Now, I don't know if people really have vinyl anymore like they used to. Not as that Lowry's or Tony. I don't know how much people have vinyl or whatever, because we had CDs for that. He really did want to have vinyl though. Clint Coley is definitely a hoe for sure. Shout out to Philly, because that came out on CD when we got it. I remember we had to see, the CDs where when you were in the car, you had a whole book and you put it in and you had to flip and flip and flip, or if you had the CDs and you kept it in the case, like you really couldn't keep it in the case. At least I don't know anything where you could. You had to take it out and put it in, but that's back when the CDs had words. That's back when the CDs had words, so you could learn the song instead of trying to catch it on the radio all the time to listen to it over and over and over again. Wow. Yeah, we still got them too. We still got a ton of CDs. Shout out to CDs, because ain't no vinyl. Ain't no vinyl around here, but you take what you can get, right? So if he has vinyl, that's crazy, because I believe Clint is younger than me, and he got vinyl. Ho, there's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. Huh? Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
I thought I had the hoe one on here. All right, I gotta get it. My bad. Anyway, shout out to Clint Coley in that nostalgic moment as far as I'm concerned. All right, we got to get into it, y'all. Lord. Listen, I'm going to shout y'all out as one, whoever sent me this stuff, because I can't keep track of everybody. I'm sorry, y'all. There's too much going on. But one of y'all just sent this to me, and then I found it over here on the New York Post. So, Democrat Representative Jasmine Crockett cuts passengers in wheelchairs as she's slammed for abusing her power at the airport. And this is as of this afternoon, y'all. So which one of y'all is over here supporting Jasmine Crockett? Bueller? Any of y'all? Bueller? Democratic Rep Jasmine Crockett is being blasted on social media for jumping ahead of two passengers in wheelchairs while taking a flight out of Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport over the weekend. House GOP Conference Chairman Lisa McClain, a Republican from Michigan, posted photos. Oh, no, they ain't playing no games. Posted photos of Crockett, Democrat from Texas, boarding her flight ahead of the wheelchair confined passengers, and highlighted the security that flanked the outspoken Democrat. They get security? I don't think I knew that. I didn't know that those representatives get security. What the F? Spotted Jasmine Crockett with a taxpayer-funded police escort, cutting everyone in line, even making disabled people wait. McClain chided on social media with images of the Texas rep cutting the line. What's she doing in the ATL? Anybody know, Bueller? Not that we really care. Reaper said that they just opened a financial investigation on Jasmine Crockett. Child, when you run off at the mouth, that's how you can get people to look at you sooner. Okay, shout out to Big Tiff. Anyway. Nothing to see here, just the next leader of the Democrats abusing her power. Uh-oh. Crockett, who landed in hot water for dubbing Texas Governor Greg Abbott Governor Hot Wheels in a jab at his wheelchair status earlier this year, had been taking a flight from Atlanta back to DC on Sunday. The Post contacted Crockett's office. Child, they're too busy making TikToks. Department of Transportation rules require airlines to give passengers with disabilities who need more time to get situated the ability to board the airplane before other passengers, along with people with small children, as I travel enough. Conservatives, netizens, quickly pillared Crockett for leveraging her position as a congresswoman to score front-of-the-line access to the Delta flight. So that's her back here. Can you see the mouse? All right, well, you can't see it, but the lady in the pink is obviously the one in the wheelchair, and then you see her in front. And I don't know who this dude is. Maybe that's her security child. I don't know who the rest of these people are. They should have made her wait. They should have said, ma'am, come on now. Just hold on a cotton picking minute. Anyway, why does Jasmine Crockett get a taxpayer-funded police escort? Not to mention why she gets to cut in line ahead of people in wheelchairs. Town Hall columnist Phil Holloway jabbed on X. I'm telling you, these people spend too much time on damn Twitter. This entitlement is embarrassing. Flying first class on our dime reminds me of the incident when Representative Sheila Jackson Lee kicked a white lady out of her first class seat so that she could take it. I see a pattern here. Self-described MAGA patriot Fred Jones. The racist is racist. The racist are racist-ting. Okay? I'm sure that's what they're going to say. So there's more pictures of it. Is that going to take me to Twitter? It does. But that ain't showing me nothing, so F it. Crockett, who is in her second term as Congresswoman, has quickly emerged as one of the loudest critics of President Trump in the lower chamber. Trump lashed out at her on an NBC Meet the Press interview that aired earlier in the day Sunday, ripping her as a low IQ person. Uh-oh, that's racist. Trump, for you to be in charge of the whole country, you sure do have my name in your mouth a lot, Crockett fired back via social media afterwards. Every time you say my name, you're reminding the world that you're terrified of smart, bold Black women telling the truth and holding you accountable, so keep talking. Of course, that's what it means, right? So she can talk about him, but he can't talk about her. Where they do that at? Because they be talking about each other. But when he says it, you know, she a strong Black woman. That's all that means. I'm waiting for the racism. I'm pretty sure somebody must have said that. Y'all got to let me know and keep me abreast of this. Because she's a goofball, okay? I don't like her at all. You know, Black women that are listening that are going to get pissed off, first of all, I don't give a fuck. Second of all, she out here being loud, obnoxious, ghetto, wasting time just because she's talking about somebody. Y'all think, oh, look at her go. She the best, she the best, she the best. Then as soon as somebody talks about her, you're going to be talking about it's racist if they're not Black. She can be criticized and talked about just as much and as badly as she does anyone else. If y'all don't like it, get her to shut the entire fuck up. Because I don't talk about her because she ain't nothing that's worth talking about. She just loud and ghetto and obnoxious. And then as soon as someone says that, y'all going to act like it's a problem. You support it, and this is why it gets tagged to you. It's not getting tagged to me. Fuck her and fuck you too, okay? Crockett has deployed aggressive antics against House Republicans during her time in the lower chamber. In March, she participated in a rally for the Tesla takedown movement, which prompted a warning from U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi, who told her to tread carefully. Why ain't she doing something for her town? Whoever the fuck it is that she represents. What is she doing for y'all? How about that, Bueller? I'm not saying that anybody is here, but when they come through and start saying some bullshit about how I'm the problem, help me understand what the fuck it is that she's doing for her community that she's supposed to represent, while she over here butting in front of disabled people, doing a Tesla takedown. How does that help your community? Talking about Donald Trump. How does that help your community? What the fuck is she doing? Y'all okay as long as she out here running off at the mouth, increasing her pay, increasing her net worth, and yours is the same or reducing. Is anything getting better in your community? Because y'all be focused on the wrong fucking things, and then you turn around and say, no one helps the community, and we're disproportionately affected. This is your fucking representative. What the fuck is she doing for you? Much like any of the other people, I ain't even going down the list of names. Much like the rest of the motherfuckers that you keep putting back in the office, they ain't doing nothing for your asses. Then you mad at somebody else because the people that you choose to put up here ain't doing shit for you. Sounds like it's a personal problem to me. Keep her in office. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that bitch. I said that. I meant that. She don't represent me in any way, shape, or form. I don't give a fuck that she's a black woman. She's obnoxious and it's unnecessary. And you should be saying it's unbecoming of a fucking black woman to act like that. But y'all all for it until somebody calls your fucking ass out. She can talk about that damn child governor. I think y'all said the wheelchair person. Child, I didn't even know that man was in a wheelchair until she said that shit. But it's okay. It's okay for her to say that. Then when someone talks about her wig or her extensions or whatever the fuck it is that she got going on, and yes, I have one on, then y'all gonna say it's racist. Child, if y'all don't go to hell, moving on, child. Moving the fuck on. Let me, hold on. Shut up, Shatara. I appreciate you, honey. She said, well, that's why. She was just trying to bounce out of Atlanta real quick. Who wants to be, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not the ATL. Oh, you know what? How dare I? How dare I not acknowledge the ATL?
She was fucking his best friend. So, you know, I mean, everybody's fucking down here in Atlanta. I don't know what to tell you. They breeding like rabbits down here. Everybody getting ass.
Big Boy says that her district in Texas is where the man and daughter was deleted at the car wash. No words were spoken. Shaking my head. And they'll probably reelect her. Float the fuck on. So let's get a Frisco, Texas update. Haven't talked about that in a while, but that's still simmering. Yeah, still simmering. So this is the New York Post. It looks like this is as of today at 3 p.m. EST. Austin Metcalf's father fires back after Carmelo Anthony family rep attacks him again. Justice will prevail. So you know, child, the passer, child, I forget his name, passer, some womanly sounding name, child. The spokesperson for the family of Carmelo Anthony, accused of fatally doing that deed in Texas, high school star Austin Metcalf, took to Twitter late Monday to attack Metcalf's father for the second time, provoking a response from Metcalf's father. Okay, so what is his name? Dominique, the female version. So Pastor Dominique is the one that spoke about Austin Metcalf's father when he showed up at that press conference, right? In the meantime, since that happened, the Carmelo family had to move because of DEATH threats, even after they moved. And then it looks like they were swatted, I believe. And then the Metcalf family was swatted. And everybody, black and white, is out of their fucking minds right about now about this shit. Just shut the fuck up and let the shit play the fuck out. Leave these fucking people alone, all of them. But that just makes too much sense, okay? So Pastor Dominique, I guess he needs some shine or something for his, what is it called? Next Generation Action Network, a subsidiary allegedly of the National Action Network, headed by Al Sharpton, another pastor, right? On April 17th, Dominique Alexander of NGAN led a chaotic news conference where Jeff Metcalf, Austin's father, was escorted out by the police. We saw that. At the beginning of the news conference, Alexander turned his wrath toward the elder Metcalf, which means Austin's father, calling him disrespectful and saying that his appearance was a disrespect to the dignity of his son. So the pastor had the audacity and the nerve to talk about what's disrespectful to Austin Metcalf's father, the man that lost his son. But he's going to have the nerve to talk about how he's not honoring his deceased son. All damn dacity, okay? At the beginning of the conference, Alexander turned his wrath toward, on Monday night's video, Alexander doubled down on these attacks and said his organization never called the police on Metcalf. Child, that shit was like 2.5 to 3 weeks ago. He still want to bring it up. He must not be getting no attention. They were there before Metcalf arrived, he said. This press conference wasn't organized by him, Alexander said. This press conference wasn't about him. This press conference didn't invite him. Yet at the end of the day, it's a criminal case, yeah. It's literally inappropriate, not only ethically, but it's inappropriate for that family to interact, and we don't know what we don't know, Alexander said. And at the end of the day, I have to ensure that the safety of all the parties are intact. You're just a spokesperson, sir. Get security. You're just a spokesperson. Just someone showing up at our press conference. We can't just have that. We don't know what it is. Sir, it's a press conference. But whatever. Alexander added that he had also lost a son and did feel for So now he lost his son, and now everybody should have empathy and sympathy for him. Like, rest in peace to all these kids, right? No one should be taking anyone on up out of here, right? In my opinion, that's just my thought process. But why are you bringing it up, sir? Child, this man just needs attention. I'm telling you. It must not be working out for his ass. There he is, right here on the right-hand side. You can't see my mouse. He the dude on the right-hand side in the red tie. Alexander then launched in a tirade about those online who criticized him for his past criminal behavior and posted his past mugshots. I didn't even do it, but if you want to talk about it, child, yes, he got some issues, and these two are still going to have him be your spokesperson. I really don't care what no one says about me. I really don't, he said. I don't care about the racist something who want to say something about Dominique and say something about my past. I really, quite frankly, don't. If you know me, child, we don't know you. You know your attacks towards me only do one thing, boost my ego. The reality is I really don't, quite frankly, give a damn. Okay. Great representative. Yeah. Great representative. Alexander then returned to speaking about the press conference, saying the Anthony family was not aware that Metcalf was there until he was removed by Dallas police, and that he didn't know Metcalf was in attendance until a member of the media tipped him off. One of our security people asked Metcalf to move back, Alexander said. He looked at him like he was entitled or like he didn't have to move, whatever it may be. I said, who, what? Said Alexander. The media member was like, yeah, that's Austin's dad. I said, I know you're lying. Like, what? He can't be here. And so what we initiated was making sure we secured the facility, he said. How do we know what he came here for? Metcalf fired back at Alexander. I don't allow Alexander to live rent-free in my mind, he told Fox Digital News. It really doesn't matter about the lies this man spreads. He just wants more attention. You think? I agree. Don't give it to him. Justice will prevail. So obviously, you know, that's Carmelo. Alexander later complained that people online deemed him insensitive for his attacks on Metcalf during the first news conference. I would agree. The April 17th news conference was held for the Anthony family to speak for the first time since Carmelo Anthony allegedly red rum Austin Metcalf, but an agitated Alexander spent much of the news conference attacking Jeff Metcalf. I guess he forgot it wasn't about him. Like, all of that was not about Dominique, Pastor Dominique. It wasn't about you, sir. And they want to continue to keep this man. Good luck to those people. That's all I'm saying. You can't find no one else to be a spokesperson. That's the best y'all got? Whatever. Anyway, I don't even care about the rest. So obviously, you know, that's Austin. I just wanted to show that he's, in my opinion, just needs some damn attention. So let's cause some chaos to the man whose family lost a loved one at the hand of your person that you're speaking for, allegedly, and continue to cause some dissension. Because let's just get everybody all riled up. Because I feel like it's kind of a little bit not as crazy as it was. But let's go ahead and fan the flames, child. Let's go ahead and fan the flames because that's going to be good for him. So that's what's going on with that. Moving on, child. Moving on. Child, now we got to go over here to Smokey Robinson. Good luck, gentlemen. SYCBM. SYCBM. Shout out to Legend in the building. I see you, boo. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. So, Smokey Robinson is accused of alleged grape essay in new lawsuit filed by 4 women. This is as of today, yeah. All Smokey Robinson trying to do is get on stage and do his little dance, child. Whatever that is. In the complaint obtained by People, 4 former employees of Robinson also accused him of SB, false imprisonment, and gender violence. What the fuck is gender violence? Child, people just... Let me not say nothing. Smokey Robinson is facing accusations of SA from 4 former employees. In the complaint, child, if Busby is in charge of this, I'm shutting this shit down, okay? I'm going to shut this shit down. In the complaint filed to the LA Superior Court on Tuesday, shout out to California, May the 6th, and obtained by People, the former Motown record executive, 85, was accused of SBSA, false imprisonment, gender violence, and creating a hostile work environment by 4 women who worked for him. The plaintiffs claim that Smokey's alleged SB was willful, wanton, and malicious with a conscious disregard of their rights, privacy, and feelings. Also named in the lawsuit is Smokey's wife. Oh, no. Oh, no. Smokey's wife taken straight. She's named in the lawsuit. Her name is Frances Robinson. Lord, 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 help your people. According to the complaint, Jane Doe... How come everybody can always be a fucking Jane Doe around here? How come nobody ever has to...
This is amazing.
How come no one ever has to say they fucking names? How? According to the complaint, Jane Doe 1 claims that his wife, Smokey Robinson's wife, allegedly had full knowledge of his prior acts of SM, that's S misconduct, and failed to take the appropriate corrective... Goodbye. I'm about to shut this shit down. So now it's Smokey Robinson's fault because Jane Doe is saying that she probably knew and didn't do anything about it. Failed to take the appropriate corrective action to prevent his deviant misconduct, even after settling cases with other women who experienced similar SA at his hands. She alleges that the first SA occurred in March 2023, and she experienced repeated SAs and SH again. Goodbye. I'm shutting this shit down. I'm seriously about to shut this shit down. How in the entire fuck can someone do something to you over and over and over again unless you go back and allow it to fucking happen? What are we talking about right now? So you kept working? Is that what we're saying? And so you kept going back? Is that what we're saying? What the fuck? When is anybody responsible for their own fucking decisions? This is stupid. This is a complaint. So in essence, it's not, I'm assuming, criminal. Any lawyers? Where did our lawyers go around here? Any lawyers? So why is no one going to the fucking police? Jane Doe 2, Lord have mercy, claims the complaint she worked for the defendants from 2014 to 2020, and she was forced to resign due Smokey's repeated SAs and SH against her, which allegedly began in 2016. Jane Doe 3 also worked as a housekeeper for Smokey from 2012 until 2020. Until 2024, when, per the complaint, she was allegedly forced to resign due to Smokey's repeated incidents.
This is amazing.
Smokey's repeated incidents of SA and SH against her. So you kept coming back for the SA and the SH until Smokey said, child, you need to go ahead and retire, give it up, I'm firing you, or whatever the case may be. So that's the only reason that it ended. So all this abuse, this SH and all this only ended because Smokey, the perpetrator, the alleged perpetrator of your SA, SH, SM, and any daggone thing else, your grape. Only because he said you gotta go or fired you is the reason that it stopped. So you went there for 12 fucking years to get SA'd, graped, and SM'd and all that other bullshit. And I'm supposed to believe this shit? Does that make fucking sense? Are you women that fucking stupid? She was forced to resign due Smokey's repeated SAs and SHs against her, which allegedly began in 2016. Did I do 3? Jane Doe 3 also worked as a housekeeper for Smokey from 2012 until 2024, when per the complaint, she was like, okay, this one was forced to resign due to Smokey's repeated incidents of SH, SA.
This is amazing.
Per the complaint. She also claims in the complaint, that Smokey raped her from behind at least 20 times after forcing her to lie face down in a towel. I can't stand you bitches. Let me just... I'm going to get through it. I promise you. Shout out to Ms. AB. I see you. I'm going to get through it, but I can't. I don't even know what to say. I'm looking for a new job now because I don't appreciate the way my compensation.
This is amazing.
I don't appreciate the way that my compensation is going. Okay. So I'm already on a hunt for a job, right? If someone was SAing me, SHing me, SMing me, I don't need to stay there for years and years and years and years and be graped and SM'd and SH'd over and over and over and over again until they say, child, it's time for you to go. How dumb are y'all? Fuck that. If I'm victim shaming, then that's what the fuck I'm doing because this is stupid. You bitches make, no, it ain't me. And it ain't the people here. Shout out to the MSDs. It's not us. You dumb ass bitches are so fucking stupid. This makes you either liars or you stupid. Those are the choices. So you telling me that all this women empowerment and women can do anything and we equal and you not gonna tell me and I can do what I want and I can make it and I'm better than a man. I can do what a man can do. No shade against men right now, okay? You so fucking smart. And you know so fucking much. And you can't even, as a fucking adult, you're not even a child. I give children grace. Real children, not fucking 20-year-olds. I give children grace. You dumbass adult bitches can't even protect your damn self. You got no fucking sense. You make no fucking sense. I don't want to hear no shit about I needed the money. Fuck that. That makes no fucking sense. Your alleged attacker had to make you leave for the attacks to stop, and then you got something to say about it. Excuse me. You never, bitches, listen to me, bitches, because I know you're here. That means female women. There is no fucking sisterhood. Sister, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Women don't give a fuck about other women. I don't care what you bitches say. How many times do we have to hear this shit over and over and over again? None of these bitches give a fuck about anybody else or they would have won. They don't even give a fuck about themselves if this shit is true. And I don't believe it for a second. I don't believe it because it's Smokey fucking Robinson. That's not the reason. I don't even not believe it because of them naming his wife. That's not the reason. I don't believe it because it's stupid. And I just can't comprehend the utter over and over again stupidity of you bitches. How do you sit there allegedly and allow someone to keep doing something to you? What? That means you like it, you're lying, or you're getting something out of this shit. You can't tell me anything the fuck different. You can't tell me anything different. I can't even believe that there's someone that's the same fucking sex as me that's this damn stupid. Yes, I'm fucking victim shaming. I don't care. I don't care. This doesn't make any sense. These stories keep happening over and over and over. And then y'all out here talking about I'm supposed to give a fuck about women. Women don't give a fuck about me. If the shit is true about Diddy, allegedly, nobody gave a fuck about that. If this shit is allegedly true about Smokey, nobody gave a fuck about that. And child, any of the other motherfuckers, Shannon Sharp, allegedly, none of them bitches gave a fuck about none of y'all. Why don't y'all see this? Why don't y'all see this? If it's true, I don't believe it for a second. Or are y'all that fucking desperate? Are y'all that desperate? Then you'll be the first ones talking about, I don't want a man, I don't need a man, I don't want a man, I don't need a man. I need somebody to help me understand. Not y'all. One of you outside, see you next Tuesday, that's going to say something asinine, and then I'm going to have to make a fucking video about your stupid ass. Because if you think this makes sense, get the fuck away from here, okay? Because I can't do it. This is why I don't know you bitches, okay? I didn't need to see this to know that bitches are full of shit. Women are full of shit. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. Women are full of shit. They don't care about nobody but they fucking selves. They most certainly don't care about not no other woman ever, never, no way. I said that. I meant that. How many times do we need to see this and hear this dumb shit over and over the fuck again? Somebody gonna come through and say, she was young, you don't know. Her frontal lobe wasn't fully developed. He should have known better because he was older. And then you motherfuckers don't even go to the fucking police about this shit. So in other words, you're okay with being mistreated as long as you get some money from it, right? Because money is the end goal for y'all with regard to anything, right? That's what I surmise from it. It's always about money, period. So you're willing to, if this is true, which again, I don't believe it for a fucking second. So if this is true, you kept coming over to this house to clean up. You kept coming to this house to feed these people. The people who were allegedly essaying you and all the other crap. Like I said, once I was rescued, I never talked to that man again. That don't mean that he didn't approach me again. I never talked to that man again. Why are y'all so dumb? Why are y'all so dumb? What's in the water? What's in y'all's water? I'm confused. Is it your mama's fault? Because, child, I don't understand. There's a lot of dumb bitches around here, child. All ages, child. All ages. Make no sense whatsoever. This is so dumb. I am sick of this shit. I am sick of hearing this shit. And that bitches get to be like, call me Jane Doe. No, bitch, give us your fucking name. Let's put some shit together. Tell it all, bitch. Tell it all. No. Tell it the fuck all. Give us all the fucking tea. Don't give us
It's amazing.
Don't give us a piece of the shit. Who the fuck are you? Where you at? What was your job there? Tell us what room it happened in. Tell us what time it was. Tell us everything. I don't believe this shit. Were you messing around with them? And I say them only because they named the wife. And then they said, we done with your ass. Get the fuck out. And now all of a sudden it's a problem. Then y'all got together and said, child, remember when we used to work over there? This is what happened. Girl, this ain't that. I was messing with him too. Because usually, I said usually, a bitch would be mad because of another bitch. Okay? Oh, so then you found out there was another housekeeper when y'all was working in the same place that was going through whatever you was going through. And now you mad because you thought you was the only one. And now you found out there's another one. And that he was giving time and attention and she was giving time and attention to somebody else. Were y'all willing participants? I mean, how many times do you need to be essayed, SM'd, graped, or whatever before you like, child, I didn't had enough of this. I'm making it lighthearted because the shit is honestly, at the end of the day, not fucking funny. If you've ever been violated, I should call it. Choose any of the ones that they're naming here, right? I don't know, praise the Lord, and I pray that I don't know it, but I can only imagine. So anybody that honestly, in my opinion, that really has gone through something like this, I feel like y'all should be offended. I feel like y'all should be offended. Because these people are, in my opinion, just excuse me, making a mockery of the shit. And at the end of the day, they don't give a damn about you. That you would allow, if this would be true, allegedly, that these people to be out here all these years to possibly and potentially be doing this to other people, specifically other women. I don't understand why y'all don't look at it like that. I just don't understand how y'all can't look at it like that. She also claims in the complaint that Smokey raped her from behind at least 20 times after forcing her to lie face down in a towel. What is the point in telling us that? Face down in a towel. What the fuck does that even mean? A fourth housekeeper also alleged in the complaint that she worked for Smokey from 2006 to 2024. Child, ain't that 18 years? 8, 9, 10. That is 18. That is a whole fucking child. That is a whole fucking child from the ages 0 through high school. And was allegedly forced to resign due to repeated essays and SHs against her that began in 2000. Goodbye. Child. But wait, there's more. Ex-Lakers star Byron Scott accused of essaying a schoolgirl 38 years ago. In case you missed it. And this is as of today, 4 o'clock EST today. I'll get to the super chat. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. Just give me a second, because child. Lakers legend Byron Scott has been accused of essaying a high school girl 38 years ago. According to the Daily Mail, Haley Dillon filed a 28... Y'all, child, I gotta move on to Donald Trump. I gotta move on to Donald Trump, child, because that's gonna keep me. I guess it's good that she named herself. Haley Dillon filed a 20-page lawsuit accusing the 3-time NBA champ. It's not funny. Oh my God. SB, SA, false imprisonment, and intentional infliction of emotional. I'm filing a lawsuit. I got emotional distress. What the oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Lord, 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 help me. This is ridiculous. Dillon alleges that Scott lured her into an area of her high school away from other adults before forcing himself on her in a locked janitor's closet. Dillon was 15 years old at the time, while Scott was 26. An attorney for Scott, who also formerly coached the Lakers and Nets, did not deny the incident took place, but said he thought she was of adult. Oh, no. Oh, Lord, 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 Lord. Our client is devastated by this complaint, a basketball event that took place in 1987. Child, I was still in high school. Oh my God. 1987, I was still in high school, y'all. I got 4 grandkids today. Lord have mercy. Our client believed the plaintiff to be over 18 and had no idea she would claim otherwise until 35 years later. Scott's attorney, Linda Barmeister. He respects girls and women, and the claims have blindsided him and his family, child. Scott, now 64, was married to his first wife, Anita Scott, at the time. Dylan is also accusing Campbell Hall School, where the alleged incident occurred, of not protecting. This is not funny. This is not funny. I used to watch Byron Scott play. I used to love the Lakers. The Lakers were at the high school during the summer to film an instructional basketball video in the gym and meet with students, parents, and faculty members. Dylan was there taking a summer math class. When staff and parents were asked to leave the gym, Scott reportedly told the film crew she can stay while pointing at the 15-year-old Dylan. When filming wrapped up for the day, Scott asked Dylan for a tour of the rest of the school's gym facilities, which were located underneath the basketball court. Dylan was proud and excited to be able to show off her school to someone she admired before Scott found an unmarked janitor's closet, tested the lock, and turned off the lights, the report said. He then forcibly grabbed Haley by the arm and pulled her inside the room while she was frightened and confused. Scott is alleged to have begun kissing her on the mouth, much to her confusion, before after pleading for Scott to stop, he eventually allowed her to get dressed and leave. Following the alleged incident, staff and parents had already left the school, so Dylan was left with the players and filming crew. With no way home, Dylan received a ride from Scott while he purportedly discouraged her from telling anyone about what had happened. Scott also allegedly asked another teammate to take her home, to which the teammate responded, "F no, I'm not putting that girl in my car," clearly seeing the inappropriate nature of it. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Dylan eventually got picked up by her mom after calling from a payphone. Oh, shit, they just left her? The supposed victim, the supposed victim is seeking a trial by jury. Oh, well, at least I guess. Wait, no, hold on. I hate the ads here. The supposed victim is seeking a trial by jury and over $25,000 of damages, including loss of earnings and attorney fees to be paid by. All right. So, wait, 87 is 2025. And her earnings in all that time was 25,000. Child, let me get the fuck out of here, because, child, I can't take it. I can't take it. Thank y'all for your patience. I'm sorry, child. I'm over it. I'm over it. Excuse me.
This is amazing.
I'm sorry. I'm over it. Thank you, Amanai. She said, "Hey, y'all. First Byron Scott, now Smokey," shaking my head. With another 2. Excuse me. She said, "No police because they..." Shout out to my girl. I appreciate you. Shout out to Romello. Thank you, honey. He said I was outside and it started to rain. The rain started to touch my leg. Shout out to Romello. Child, shout out to Mr. Wombat. I appreciate you, honey. He said, "Why are you always trying to shut down?" Because it's pissing me off. This is why I report all your streams. For real, I totally understand why more often than not. We know you're a lady of the people and we appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Wombat, because I'm so over this dumb stuff. Because I just look at it like these people we just supposed to go along with this. I'm a woman too. And I need people to know that we all not like this. This is stupid. If I came back right now after all these years and tried to soothe the man that kidnapped me, I would look like a fucking idiot. Like, I would look like an idiot. like that's all about, that is all about a man that didn't want us to break up. That's all that was about. Okay? That's all it was about. There's no need to call police on that. My husband came and got me. That's it. Stay the fuck away from me. Right? He didn't do anything like that would harm me physically or anything like that. Maybe mentally a little bit, but nothing to harm me physically. All right, I would rather you leave me the fuck alone and I'll leave you the fuck alone. That's it. And that's what it was. I mean, he cornered me one time. My husband's family came to the rescue, okay? And then that was it. I didn't go back over his house. I didn't go call him. I didn't go hanging out with him. I didn't seek him. Then none of that. Fuck that nigga. True to this day. He might be dead. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. We going back to work with people who are allegedly doing stuff to us like this. And after 20 some odd years, you looking for $25,000. It's not funny. I can't we gotta move on. Shout out to Woke Quill. Thank you, hon. Lots of them are liars or volunteers. Volunteers, thank you. That's what it is. You're participating in your own fucking trauma. If it's true, allegedly. How? You can't even yell at me and think I'm gonna allow that to fly, depending on who the fuck you are. You can't curse me out like a fucking sailor in the street and think that's ever gonna happen again, depending on who you are. Nah. Y'all. And this money chasing is making it worse for actual victims. Exactly. And that's why those people who are actual victims need to speak the fuck up as well. Like, seriously, you got to differentiate yourself from this bullshit. Excuse me. And then you're going to come off with a Jane Doe after all this time. So then Smokey Robinson's reputation just gets smeared just because. Child, we know Shani Shan outed Gabby, but before that she was Jane Doe as well. Why do y'all get to be Jane Does when you're suing someone for money? Why is that not like a requirement that you got to name your damn self? Remember they did it to Chris Brown, they did it to Trey Songz. Then it was proven that they was full of shit or they had no proof or whatever. It ain't stopping near bit of a woman from going to Chris or fucking Trey to this point. Not a near one. $1,000 pictures with Chris Dan Brown. Child, if these people don't go to hell. Shout out to Phoenix Place. Thank you, hon. She said, when the money runs out, the lawsuits come in. You know what? Maybe that's the reason why. That could be why. You might be on to something there, child. Thank you so much. Shout out to Ace Gates. I appreciate you. He said, I was essayed by a lady when I lived in Egypt and Ramsey's shoe was Pharaoh. I wonder, can I sue now? Or goodbye, sir. Clearly you can. Clearly you can. And I feel like this makes a mockery of the fucking justice system as well, because they just going along with it. And where are the lawsuits for the men against the women? How come we don't ever see none of them? Jane, what is it? What would that be? A Jack Doe against insert person? Where they at? Where are those lawsuits at? Bueller? Anybody? Bueller? Shout out to Romello. Thank you, honey. He said, why doesn't Messi have a daytime talk show yet? Because I would cuss and leave the stage because this would be stupid. Child, that show would be over so quick. They'd be like, this bitch. Thank you so much. Shout out to Black Couch. Thank you, honey. He said, F-Bond count now at 10,063. Carry on. Shout out to you, hon. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. Tell y'all, thank you for your patience. Shout out to Mr. Wombat. He must have got his taxes back. Thank you so much for your gratuity, sir.
Gratitude, why is it $44? Who is gratitude? And why is it $44? It's the tip. The tip? Y'all can put that shit on there? Yeah. All right.
Couple of balls soon, we gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that backstreet money. Yeah. You got a couple of kids, you don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about that little girl, that's my job. Yeah. Come in by your Texas.
crazy. Thank you so much, Mr. Wombat. Thank you. I appreciate you.
This is amazing.
Always support me. This is very generous of you. Thank you so much. Shout out to y'all and your patience with me today. He said you're dropping gems and fire. Thank you, hon. All thanks to you. I'll need to buy new earbuds, but not Apple. Please buy Apple because that's where my stock is at. But thank you so much. I know we're trying to keep your blood pressure down, but it's tough to stop you when you're cooking. Your channel is a gem. I said that and I meant that. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for your support. Shout out to all of y'all that are here. Thank you so much for helping me through this because, child, I'm over it. I'm over it. Thank you so much, Mr. Wombat. I appreciate your support as always. Shout out to Reaper member for 8 months. Thank you, hun. He said, breathe and exercise. Grab some peanut butter. Drink some Reaper water. Rockets next year. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Now, no peanut butter though, but thank you. Boo. I appreciate you. I actually got a pot roast on. It smells so good. I can't wait to go eat. Shout out to Couch. I appreciate you. He said, I'm going to transition and sue Diana Ross. Might as well, child. People can just be out here suing people. Just say something happened 55 years ago. I don't know how old you are, but child, just say it. Just say it the year you was born. F it. Anything goes around here. Clearly United States now. This is effing redonkulous. Shout out to Irvin Reed. Appreciate you, boo. He said, if it ain't a criminal case, they need to be on full display. I agree. Child, they got to do it to Bill Cosby. And I'm not saying that allegedly he didn't do it because he would talk about it. So it's not even a thing. But child, you got paid off and then you was able to come back and just be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to sue and get. Anyway, child, I'm not getting started. Shout out to Prince in the building. I appreciate you, boo. He said all these allegations allow.
This is amazing.
From 20 plus years. Stems from Dems opening the Pandora's box. Yes, from the ASA, I think it was called, in New York, right? To change the statute of limitations to try to hem up Trump. That's exactly where it started in New York. The ASA Act or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. You are absolutely right. And then everybody out here wilding out since then. And now you can do these complaints. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You ain't got to name yourself, but you could talk all the sugar, honey, iced tea about people. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. Shout out to my friend, the Seattle Black veteran. Hello, hon. Always welcome here. Always good to see you. I haven't seen you come up in a while. I apologize if you've been on. Hopefully you're still on and doing the damn thing. Appreciate your support, but appreciate your friendship. Thank you so much, hon. Hope all is well. Reach out to me if you're still online. I want to know if you are. I gotta make sure that I check you out. If y'all are a veteran, Seattle Black veteran, be knowing what to tell y'all on benefits and things of that nature. Shout out to him over there in Seattle. We've been knowing each other since I've been on YouTube. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate your support. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm calming down. I promise you. Give me a second, child. What can I give to y'all so I can take a second?
Yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? Musty tether, yes, I'm speaking to you. Musty tether, where you fleeing to? I got into my Uber, what did I see?
There's a lovely, sad Negro spiritual.
Huh?
Are you all right?
Because here's a song I wrote. We gonna be all right.
Mama, is Master going to sell us tomorrow? Yes.
If we stand as the people, we gonna be all right.
Yes. Mama, is Master going to sell us tomorrow?
Right.
Yes.
If we rise,
is Master going to sell me tomorrow?
Go where you're being a racist. Racist! No. 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 Hell no. No. No.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh, Lord. Anyway, shout out to Trinidad. Me giving you a hard time makes me happy, okay? I'm sorry, shit. Oh, shout out to Shatar. I appreciate you, hon. She says, ooh, that's why you're willing. You hungry. You know what? That's why I'm wilding is because I'm hangry. I am hungry. I definitely am hungry. But no, that shit pissed me off. For sure. It definitely pissed me off. But shout out to you, boo. I appreciate you. All right, we're moving on, child. Let's talk about Donald Trump so I can calm down, okay? No, I drink the rest of my Reaper water. Shout out to the right-winged angel. He has a clip from I don't know, I guess it's from Cuomo's show. Stephen A. Smith says he's happy. Oh no, the colors is not gonna like this. He's happy Trump won because for the longest time, Black Americans have played the role of suckers to the Democratic Party. Shout out to Chelsea with the video she sent me, I think it was yesterday, the day before yesterday. Excuse me, with regard to what she sent me with Candace Owens, and we watched what she said about LBJ and, you know, what he's done to Black people and Black people still falling for the same old okie doke. But let's hear what they have to say. Oh, let me read Right Wing's caption. He said, Stephen A. Smith is correct. This is exactly how Democrats have treated Black Americans. It is time to wake up. Oh, you mean even like Jasmine Crockett? I'm
abhorring or lamenting the state of affairs within the Democratic Party. I'm basically talking about what they were focusing on. They may be doing things on the state and local level and may deserve an abundance of credit for it. But that's not the message that we were receiving. And you know why we weren't receiving that message? Because they didn't think they could sell it to us. They didn't think that that would be good enough. They wanted to make sure, oh, we're going to point to racism. We're going to guilt you into voting for us. We're not going to talk about the things that we're doing positively. We're going to talk about what the other side is doing negatively to engage in fear mongering to help you through fear factor go our way instead of theirs. And it didn't work this time. And to be quite honest with you, even though I might not like some of the things I'm seeing from the Trump administration thus far, the bottom line is I'm glad it didn't work, because I think for the longest time, Black Americans have played the role of suckers to the Democratic Party. When I'm abhorring or lamenting the state of affairs within the Democratic Party, I'm basically talking about what they were focusing on. They may be doing things on the state and local level and may deserve an abundance of credit for it.
He gonna get in trouble for this. Excuse me. He gonna get in trouble for this. I'm telling you right now. These colors is not gonna let that slide. Ms. AB say he a flip-flopper. I agree. I think he's trying to figure out where the hell it is that he stands, to be perfectly honest with you. Because up until this point in this election, I think he was straight up Democrat. Allegedly, because I don't know, child. You know, everybody got a podcast now. Shout out to me. Shout out to Mr. Wombat with another 10. Thank you, stream sponsor. I'll update the banner in a second. He said, now look, my generous super chat isn't due to my tax refund. I told you, I cut off a bunch of my OF subscriptions. I'm passing along the savings. Shout out to OF. So this must be Mr. Wombat's white side, okay? Because you know the most people that frequent OF are white married men, and even though I don't think you're married. Let me not assume. I don't think you're married. You're still partially white, so that's why you got all them OF subscriptions. Shout out to all the white men that are over there supporting people like Gabby Zuniga, who is still at 520,000. She has not increased. Thank you so much, hon. As always, I see you. I appreciate you. So Stephen A. He gonna regret this. I'm telling you. He is going to regret this. Harmonize. Tomorrow is free cold foam from May the 7th until the 11th. It just popped up. I meant to tell you that if you're still here. So, or anybody else that goes to Starbucks, okay? If you know, you know. If you don't, oh well. But I'm gonna go tomorrow and get some. Not that I need it, because I don't. I had some today. And that actually should be enough. I need to stop eating there. Anyway, but shout out to y'all that buy me coffee. I appreciate you. Moving on, y'all. Moving on. All right. So that's Stephen A. This is our Trump section. Let's talk about, excuse me, Trump's tariffs hit the beauty supply store, y'all. I know. Yes, tomorrow I'm going to go. Child, I really hardly ever get cold foam, but when I do, I might as well get it when it's free. Okay, Shatara knows. Cold foam, yeah, cold foam, not a cold brew, cold foam that goes on top of whatever it is that you get. I get it on a pink drink. So, anyway. All right, so let's talk about tariffs, child. This is Trump's fault. Everything is Donald Trump's fault, yeah, okay? So, this is about the beauty supply store that's taking a hit, yeah?
Tariffs are expected to cripple some small businesses, including those in the beauty industry. What some owners are doing to protect their bottom line. Business owners say impacts of Trump administration imposed tariffs are trickling down and causing headaches. Today, I talked with two women who own a beauty supply store in Mableton. They say they're trying their best to do good business, but also not make it unbearable for their customers.
Oh, shit, this is in the ATL too. Child, this is in the ATL too, y'all. And you know what happened in the ATL?
We like free stuff. So we came out here to get all this free stuff. But then the car saying, you can't get the free stuff. What? Because the people want to take it. And how y'all gonna take some stuff that ain't even yours? It's free.
So I got my 2 baskets and took the bus or whatever.
Wait a damn minute.
We get down here, we get some free stuff.
We're already in a recession. Times are hard. Why not just let us get the items and invest and be okay? We are Black women. We care about our crown. Why not give back to the community and let us get the product? The tools, any other eviction.
For those that don't remember, this beauty supply store got evicted, and that's where that video came from. And then they were all out there talking about, oh, why didn't you give us the free stuff? It's a free. And then they went down to the damn dump too. Child. Anyway, come on, child.
Your total is $10.59 today.
For Dana and Sharis.
All right. See you later.
It's a family environment inside Zoet Beauty Supply in Mableton.
Yo, shout out to a Black person owning a beauty supply though, child. Come on now. Now we know damn well it's usually the Asian bunnies that be owning these places. So shout out to them for that. I am impressed.
Your total is $10.59 today.
For Dana and Sharis.
All right. See you later.
It's a family environment inside Zoet Beauty Supply in Mableton.
We just pray that God keeps continuing to cover us.
But now they are asking for divine protection as they say Trump imposed tariffs against China. It's impacting prices.
At this point, it's no longer possible. They are here in full effect. The prices have gone up extremely high.
Trump hiked tariffs on China.
Anybody notice any price changes yet? I must not be buying anything because I ain't noticed it. Anybody, Bueller? Not specific to hair and beauty supply, but anybody notice any changes to prices going up because of taxes? Shout out to Fa. I tried to finally show up a little late, but I forgive you. Shout out to Fa. Up in here. I see you, boo. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
To a staggering 145. It's making it difficult for some Chinese businesses to continue trading with the United States.
I imagine that some of us may not have the budget to continue. Most of the stuff now that we are paying for, the price that we're in charge is the price that we were charging the customers. So of course we can't stay in business if we keep the prices the same. So now we're working on making sure that, the margins are still there, but making sure that we are, not making it unbearable for our customers.
The business owners say they are trying to be as transparent as possible with their customers so they don't have sticker shock. I'm told hair is the first item that the cost went up on.
All right, thank you, Tiffany. And as I mentioned,
Child, mine's the same. Let me go buy a bunch of it, child, before it get to be too much. It don't matter. I'm still buying it, but to each his own.
We appreciate your ongoing support.
As there seems to be no end in sight, they say now is the time to support your local businesses.
It's time to support your local businesses. I'll go to Amazon. I don't know if that's local or not. I just go to Amazon.
Now it's just a waiting game just to see, okay, which vendor is going up next. And we only go up when they go up. We're not going up across the board because that's just not fair to the customers.
So this also comes at a time where the business owners, they say they plan to open a second location within the city on Memorial Drive. We'll place more information on how you can support on our website, Fox 5.
Support what? What? Support what? What are we talking about right now? Hold on, let me see some comments, child. Opening a second store with all the uncertainty of tariffs is not a wise decision. Oh, I didn't even hear her say that. People screaming natural, us naturals still go to the beauty supply for hair care products. That is true. That is true. You go to Dollar General, yeah, I'm just saying they got stuff in there too. Excuse me. Things are about to get ugly this year. So passing down tariffs to the customer, that's usually how that works. Bring out the hot combs. I ordered 2 hot combs during C19. I saw the writing on the wall. Yo, this one says, this is unbelievable. Shout out to Nicole. Really hair raising. Child, nobody takes anything seriously. Tariff eyelashes and baby hair, 500%. Wear your own hair. It's free. I don't like my hair, but recently I decided there are people with no hair who would like the hair I have. That is true.
This is amazing.
I concur. Okay. Nothing wrong with wearing your natural hair. Got to be resourceful. No need to wear hair on top of hair forever. Stock up on that Remy. Just imagine losing the ability to buy these products is probably what God wanted for us in the first place. A lot of these products have been harming us for years. You know what? I forgot to bring that up. I got to find it after I go to the next story. Oh, sheesh. Hold on. Is that Nuruddin? Shout out to Nuruddin. I see that you've been sending me stuff too, y'all. Shout yourselves out. I can't remember everybody bringing me stuff. It's 18. It's Nuruddin. It's Reaper. It's Kelvin. I don't know that he's here, but y'all be sending me stuff and I see you. Thank you. There's a lot of stuff coming at me. So I can't remember everybody, but thank y'all for everything that you do send. Nuruddin said, hey, Ms. Denise, I just sent you some videos of the ninja kings and queens getting smashed by the police for doing the crimes and get caught. I'm going to have to do Crime is Down and Gremlin Night soon. So maybe I'll save it for that. But thank you so much, hon. I see you. I appreciate you. That's why I wanted you to know because I can't reply to everyone. So just want y'all to know that I do see it. Thank you. Let me see. Moving on from this. Where are we going? Oh, this dude wants to thank Donald Trump. Because, child, y'all already know no matter what it is, no matter what it's about, it's always Donald Trump's fault.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Everything is racist.
Go, you're being a racist. Racist!
Yes. Shout out to NTAT. Thank you, honey. He said, so the bayang is going to be in short supply, not the bayang. I know you're not talking about the YouTuber who shall remain nameless either, okay? We make sure we don't say that name. Thank you, hon. Oh, no. No, not the bayang. Y'all crazy. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. All right. Let's hear. Thank you, Donald Trump. Let me see what this says. Trump is proving everything Black folks have been saying for generations. America was built on racism and fear of our greatness. We don't have to say a word. He's doing the work for us. The truth is louder than the lie. Cool. Let's see what he got to say.
Take a moment to say thank you to Donald Trump, not out of praise, but out of truth. Because while you rip through every part of this government, tearing down justice, equality, and fairness under the fake excuse of fighting DEI fraud, what you're really doing is confirming what Black folks have been saying for generations. America was built on racism, fueled by fear and sustained by white supremacy. You've exposed it all. The masks are off. The polite racism, the fake allyship, the colorblind lies, it's all gone. Now we see it raw and unfiltered. You're not just targeting policy, you're targeting people, Black people, brown people, marginalized communities, and the wild part. We make up the smallest portion of this country, yet somehow we are the biggest threat to the lie that white supremacy built.
Wow.
That should tell you everything.
That tells me everything.
You're afraid not of violence, not of replacement, but of the power we hold even when we have nothing. You see the way our culture, our brilliance, our resilience, our excellence continues to shape this country, even when it tries to erase us. Donald Trump is just the loudest version of a system that's always been in place. He is the living, breathing proof that this country was never designed with us in mind. And yet, we continue to define it. So thank you, Donald, for exposing what so many tried to deny, for showing the world that the fear of Black greatness is real, for proving that racism isn't in our imagination, it's in the fabric of this nation. And to my people, you don't have to fight to prove our worth. He's doing that for us. All we have to do is stand firm, stay awake, and know that the truth is finally louder than the lie. We are not broken.
We're not broken.
We are not the problem. We are the evidence of the power that this country can contain. Let that truth ring louder than its hate. Okay, I want to take a moment to say.
There you go. There y'all go. Don't say that I don't be trying to help. Okay, I'll be trying to help. All right.
This is amazing.
So now you know. What you do with that is on you. Okay. Now that we got this man to tell us that Donald Trump is doing everything because of Black people, nobody else is being affected by nothing that he's doing. No one. Shout out to DOD because I'm sure he's listening. So everything that Donald Trump is doing is he's doing it to Black people, right? You marginalized. We're marginalized. We can't have shit. He's telling us everything we need to know. Thank you, Donald Trump, for telling us everything that we need to know. So any of these women, any of these poor persons, probably, maybe not the rich people so much.
This is amazing.
Any of the minimum or middle class and the people that are on Section 8 now, child, we talked about that. The people that are on the food stamps, child, we talked about that. The people with the evictions, child, we talked about that. Now, every time I talk about that, y'all be like, there's more white people that are on those programs than Black people. You don't know. Okay. So is anybody supporting this? Because he's kind of saying the exact opposite. So why is it that that woman went on over there to Africa because she wanted to escape all the racism, and now she's trying to trot her fat ass on back over here? Help me understand that. I'm confused. I need somebody to help me understand. Like, if it's so bad and all the white supremacy and built on racism, and I'm not saying that that stuff ain't true, right? What I'm saying is about what's going on today. So you really think that that's what's holding you back, and that's what the problem is, and Donald Trump is your problem? So Donald Trump is not y'all. Is y'all's problem? Is that what it is? It's not you that's your problem. It's not you that's the problem. It's not you and what you doing or not doing is the problem. Listening to people like this might be the problem. Because, y'all, I got to be honest with y'all. Let me be honest with y'all. I did not vote for Donald Trump, and I did not vote for Cam, okay? I'm going to finally put it out there. Neither one of them. But you already know I don't understand how the pro-Blacks didn't support the pro-blackity-blackest person that was running for president. That's a whole different live stream, right? Cam was supposed to be the answer, yeah. Cam was supposed to be the daggone answer. So if Donald Trump, Donald Trump is a problem, my bad, also because Rolly Roll said that there's all these people that want to buy houses now, all these Black people, and now they can't buy anything because there's no houses, and it's all Donald Trump's fault, and he's supposed to do something for the Black people. So none of y'all want to talk to the man. None of y'all want to work with the man. None of y'all want to hear anything that the man has to say. All you say is everything is racist and racism from everything that he does, and everything is against black people. And yet you stay. Yeah, I know you supposedly fighting, but I don't see nothing changing. It just sounds like wash, rinse, repeat. So the first time when Donald Trump got elected, excuse me, y'all, I'm sitting there listening to my mom the whole time. And all she did, because she worked on a blog basically, is bring up anything that she could find negative and push the blame on racism. So it was stressful for me during that term, right? Then here comes Joe Biden, right? And then everybody was, all the colors in my family and on my Facebook page, everybody was happy as pigs and shit, right? And I'm like, all right, leave me the fuck alone, right? So now you know that we have our family meeting and come back around to it. And you know, they get on the phone and they start talking about, oh, well, are you going to move out of the country? We should move out of the country. And I don't say anything anymore because there's nothing for me to say. Because I promise you, I don't be sitting around worrying about what Donald Trump is doing. I promise you I don't. I don't have time to be worrying about every single thing that he does. Enough of the stuff that I've seen I'm okay with. Some of the stuff I've seen, I'm like, child, if you don't go to hell. And a few things are like, boy, bye. But y'all, I'm not going to sit here and stress myself out about that shit, okay? Because I'm going to just go ahead and continue to make the changes that are necessary in my life in order to get through whatever it is that I need to get through, which is no different than what I used to do before. He ain't making that big of a difference for me. I don't understand why he making all this difference for all these people. Just like the lady, real briefly, the lady who came out there and called the little boy the N-word, right? And then she put it out there, of course, and she raised, I think, $600,000 or so, right? Trinidad played the video yesterday or the day before yesterday. I don't even want to deal with it. But I know there's some pros that are listening. So here you go.
This is amazing.
So there's people out here trying to say that she should be arrested for a hate crime. So there are colors out here saying that that woman should be arrested for a hate crime because she used the N-word. Now, the person that was recording the video was saying the N-word as well. Maybe I was the only one that heard it. He was saying it as well, right? Y'all ain't got no smoke for him? Oh, because he was recording the video to call her out. Nobody had any smoke for that man? I just heard you say N-word. I just heard you, Hardy R. I just heard you say the N-word. Woo, yo, where the outrage for him? But why y'all outraged about that shit, okay? When y'all went and made up another freaking derogatory term, shout out to Broken Traditions, YN. Y'all out here making up more derogatory fucking terms, YN. You had the dude, shout out to BT, showing it on ESPN. He was saying it on the ESPN show. Nobody had any outrage. I don't give a fuck that he was black. So you're just gonna let him be on a national platform, and ESPN clearly didn't say anything about it. And they supposed to ain't that the station of the isn't that the station of Disney, ESPN, right? They don't give a fuck. Y'all don't see that? Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. All this outrage. Y'all don't see that? So now y'all mad that the woman is raised, I think, $600,000. Now y'all trying to, I don't even know what y'all trying to do. What the fuck y'all trying to do? So when y'all was getting the money for Carmelo and the white people were upset, it was Kyle Rittenhouse did this and Darian Penny did this and such did this. So now that she's getting money, and I don't agree with her, fuck that bitch, okay? But what? I keep telling y'all, you're not going to change your races. Why y'all be so pressed about that? And I should take my own advice when I'm reading these damn complaints, right? I get it. All right. But y'all ain't going to change that woman's mind on how she feel. And those people that are giving her the money, let them spend their fucking money. Just like I said about Carmelo, let them people spend the money how the fuck they want to. Why do I give a shit? Why would I give a damn? Spend your money how you want to. But when I show you, when these people get up on this damn TikTok, which we're about to see in a few minutes, whining and complaining about they can't take care of their lives, you think I'm supposed to give a shit about them? Because these people are doing what the fuck they want, and then when it comes to a need, that's when they need everybody else to help them the fuck out. I'm not your mama. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. You wanted to spend your money the way that you wanted to. You wanted to take out them loans the way that you wanted to. You wanted to buy that car the way that you wanted to. And now you think me, a fucking stranger, supposed to give a shit and have some compassion? Hell, the entire fuck no. So if those people want to give that woman money, when they asses get on TikTok, we gonna talk about their asses too. I can't be concerned with that bullshit, especially when we over here are creating more derogatory fucking words in order to use and utilize. Figure out a way around that shit. That would be my suggestion, but I know y'all can't do it because you too busy trying to make sure that you tell everybody that's allegedly racist is racist. Clearly that woman is. The woman with the kid, it was inappropriate. I don't care what the kid did. But my question mainly was, where the fuck was his mother? Because it couldn't have been me. It couldn't have been me. Y'all would have seen a completely different video. And child, I don't fight. But what we not going to do is take something out on my kid or grandkids. Where was that kid's mother? He was just out in the park by himself at 5 years old? I know I'm not allowed to ask that question. Because child, any other time, the women be out there running off at the mouth like Jasmine Crockett, right? Be out there, meet, right? Where they at? Did I miss a meeting? Where they go? How come nobody was there? Now online, try and get a petition together. Child, y'all be wasting time on shit that don't even make sense. But make sure when you use the new YN word that you get it spelled right. Again, shout out to BT for bringing that to our attention. Moving on. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. All right, we're gonna move on to Van Jones and the blacks that support Trump. You know that is not allowed. Shout out to Live from New York. Thank you, honey. Said racism is so 90s. You crazy. Thank you so much, hon. Shout out to Jarvis. Appreciate you, boo. He said, hey, auntie, quick question. Have you already talked about the father deleting the wrong cop about his son in Cincinnati? Not yet. I may get to that tomorrow. I just honestly heard about it today. I have to be honest with you. I just heard about it today. And the show is full today, but I definitely will. Thank you so much for your support, boo. I appreciate you. Nurdin, thank you, honey. He said, check out some videos of active self-protection where people are actively protecting themselves against these ninjas with the bang from these kangs. Okay. If you send it to me, I'll definitely take a look. I appreciate you. Thank you for another 5. He said, fellas, also get some active self-protection so that you can protect yourself from these kangs and quangs with the, not with the bang. I agree. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Shout out to Sling Blade, member for 2 months. I see you. I appreciate you. Boo. He said, you got to ask yourself who normalized the N-word, who glorified it in their music. And if the what can't say, then no one can. Honestly, no one should be saying it. And we most certainly shouldn't be making up any new words to make it even worse, because you can't stop people from, at the end of the day, really saying anything. Child, you can't even stop people from putting out stupid ass complaints that people are just going to take and run with it and be a Jane Doe and not have to shut. And don't get me started, child. Don't get me started. But yeah. All right. So this is from CNN. Van Jones asked Black Trump supporters if they would vote for him again. Hear their answers. Shout out to my girl Mix up in here. I see you, boo. Shout out to everyone that is here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new.
The president's cabinet shakeup, and that's, of course, only a fraction of what's unfolded over the last 102 days of the second Trump administration. The question is, what are voters making of it all? CNN's Van Jones has been talking to Trump supporters dating back to 2016. He is, as you know, a Democrat who is a former senior advisor to President Obama. For tonight's report, he met with a small group of Black voters, a man and woman from South Carolina and another woman from North Carolina, all of whom voted for President Trump. CNN's exit polling shows Mr. Trump got 8% of the Black vote in 2016, and that grew slightly into the teens over the next 2 elections.
Oh, no. You notice all you ninjas is fall 8%, 12 to 13. It's an increase. Yo, increasing. Oh, no. Dr. Umar. Well, no, this is not Dr. Umar's thing. Rolly Roll is mad at y'all. Tariq. Maybe not Tariq. Oh, I wonder if what is his name? Ricky isn't change yet. Remember when he came up with that dumbass video after Trump was inaugurated or elected, after he was elected, actually. Remember he said, y'all about to see, y'all about to be put in change. He gonna bring slavery back. I'm gonna have to keep asking y'all, anybody a slave yet, Bueller? Anybody in change? I'm talking to the colors though. Blacks, ebonies, coloreds, FBAs, any tethers even. Any of y'all in change yet, Bueller? Any chains? Any slavery? I'm not gonna play the video. Any chains? Any slavery yet? I mean, it is 102 days according to when this came out.
Vans report from Greenville, South Carolina.
You do well.
And here we are in South Carolina with 3 Trump voters. You weren't always a Republican.
No, actually, I come from a family that was like.
Child, was that Rasputia, child? Who has seen Norbit? Oh my God. Lord, forgive me, child.
Take me to the king. Truth is,
hold on. Let me get the screenshot shot. Oh shit. Oh my God. I'm about to send this to my family. I ain't shit. I'm not shit. Oh shit. Oh Lord. Oh my
God. 3 Trump voters. You weren't always a Republican.
No, actually, I come from a family that was like super Democratic. My first time voting, I voted Democrat. I voted for Joe Biden.
What about Trump appealed to you?
Am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, part of it is he's an asshole. I like authenticity.
You voted for Obama then you voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. But 2020, you voted for Donald Trump. What made the change?
I began listening to someone, her name is Candace Owens, and I read her book, and it just opened my eyes to maybe he's not this person.
Oh no, she is not allowed to listen to Candace Owens, girl. You know that is not allowed. That is against the black law.
Then you voted for Hillary Clinton in 2016. But 2020, you voted for Donald Trump. What made the change?
I began listening to someone, her name is Candace Owens, and I read her book, and it just opened my eyes to maybe he's not this person that I have been led to believe that he was.
So you voted against Trump in 2016,
Yes.
but then in 2020, you voted for him?
Absolutely.
Why?
I saw how things were going during his first term, and I was pleasantly surprised, and I was pleased with what was happening. I saw the economy getting better. I saw country relations in certain countries getting better.
What are some things that he's doing that you do like?
For me, I like the border. I just don't like the idea of someone coming here illegally and getting benefits that can serve my community. So that's the reason why I support him on that border policy.
Remember when we was watching the illegals come in? Shout out to y'all if you were here. We watched the illegals come in, and then they went all up there to Chicago, or they were transferred to Chicago from somebody in Texas, child. And then all the blacks were upset, and they was protesting, and they was at all the meetings. Where they been at lately? Anybody seen anything, Bueller? Y'all remember when they was out there saying that they was going to sue because they wasn't getting no benefits, and they was opening the school that they wanted open all this time, and they opened it for the for the illegals, but they entitled to it. It's their community. They pay taxes. They was going to do a lawsuit. What happened with that? Who in Chicago around here? I forget. What happened? I don't hear nobody no more. I ain't heard them in a while. Anybody know? Child. Wow, things have changed, child. Why are you looking like William from Girlfriends? I gotta grow up.
And getting benefits that can serve my community. So that's the reason why I support him on that border policy.
When you think about the border, you think about people coming here who are getting more help than people who live here and who were born here.
Yeah. And I got that perspective not from news channels. I got it from social media. TikTok is like a holy grail. We even see it with
TikTok is the holy grail. I be damn. I be damn. TikTok is the holy grail. We about to take a look at the holy grail in a moment, child. Come on, William, or whatever your name is.
Not from news channels. I got it from social media. TikTok is like a holy grail. We even see it with the things that we learn about the United States government outside of the United States. People are showing Americans, hey, look at what's going on. Do y'all know that your government is doing this? Have you seen this? Have you looked at it from this perspective?
You know, people when they think about a Trump voter, they usually think about like a white dude with like a red hat on and a pickup truck, and y'all like not that at all. So Donald Trump's team went in, they took down Harriet Tubman's picture for a quick minute. They're trying to like knock out the black museums. What does that have to do with the price of eggs, and how does that impact you?
In some ways, it's a slap in the face. In other ways, I don't care. I care more about how I'm going to take care of my children.
I don't think the average American cares about that. I know I'm frankly I am sick and tired of seeing Black people sit there and complain about something, but not taking action and steps to actually try to change things in an appropriate manner.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Child. You remember the movie Ghost with Whoopi Goldberg, Molly? You in danger, girl. Whatever this lady name is, Kaisha or something. Kaisha, you in danger, girl. You ain't allowed to say all that. Girl, you breaking the rules, breaking the law, child, breaking the law.
I don't think the average American cares about that. I know I am sick and tired of seeing Black people sit there and complain about something, but not taking action and steps to actually try to change things in an appropriate manner.
Under the Trump and Biden administration, they came to certain agreements with police departments to be less brutal toward the Black community. Trump has now ended all that. How does that help the Black community?
I have a lot of issues with police reform and just with how police officers are treated as a whole. My husband is currently going through the process to become a police officer. The amount of hatred that cops get, even the best ones, I think has become a huge problem because it has been, especially around election times when it definitely comes out of like, oh no, the cops are bad. The cops hate you because you're Black. They're immediately deemed as evil.
This man is talking about running for a third term. Now, what do you think about that?
The third term, for me, absolutely not. I think it's at the end of these 4 years, it's time to move on.
This is a prime example of him trolling people because people have to like, oh, if he gets in the office, he's gonna be a dictator. He's gonna try to run for a third term. So he's like, okay, y'all think I'm gonna mess with y'all and say this to take y'all up.
I thought you loved this man because he's so authentic and he's such a
But you need to know the difference between somebody trolling somebody, and this is a prime example of him being a troll.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump again? Yes or no?
Yes, I would. Now, in the future, I am not a diehard Democrat or a diehard Republican. If there were a Democratic candidate who was more aligned for me, then I would vote Democrat.
If you go back in time, would you vote for Donald?
Who's a good Democrat, y'all? Because we still waiting. Is it Jasmine Crockett? Woo! Who's a good Democrat? Because they ain't got nobody. It's gonna be JD Vance. It's gonna be JD Vance. Shout out to Durbin the Destroyer. I see you, boo. Who is it gonna be? Cam might run again, y'all. Y'all gonna vote for Big Boy? Child, ain't no way. If they vote that damn man in, child, I'll be in the Caribbean anyway. But still, that idiot. California is doing such great things out there. Shout out to California. Nicole, I know you joking. I missed it. Not Stephen A. Yo, why did I hear someone actually say that though? Stephen A. Smith could run. I said, y'all just be saying shit. Y'all just be saying shit. Child, I cannot. Come on, Respucia.
Now, in the future, I am not a diehard Democrat or a diehard Republican. If there were a Democratic candidate who was more aligned for me, then I would vote Democrat.
If you go back in time, would you vote for Donald Trump? Yes or no?
Yes.
I think I might know the answer on this.
She said yes. It's immediately yes. No, I'm sorry.
If you had to do it all over again, would you vote for Donald Trump? Yes or no?
1,000% absolutely yes.
And Van Jones joins me now. It's interesting. Most of the information that they are getting.
That's it. You ain't got no more than that. You talk to them for 5 damn minutes. CNN.
Misinformation they may be getting is coming from online.
Really 100%. The thing that surprised me the most was how much social media is dictating, especially the younger guy. You know, he said, look, I'm learning all this stuff about America that I didn't know. I'm like, where are you learning from? TikTok. China. Guys, you're a Republican and you're taking the Chinese narrative about your own country to heart. But that was...
Now, listen, I'm going to have to agree with him on that, y'all. I'm going to have to agree with him on that. That's crazy. Because everyone on TikTok knows everything. Y'all know that they be... Not those people, but you know, the people we be watching, they got so much faith in that shit. And it's still on the table to be taken on up out of here. I got to use it as much as possible. But how come ain't nobody over there on TikTok that love it so much trying to buy the shit? I'm just saying, child. What do I know? But Van, I agree with him from that perspective.
Guys, you're a Republican and you're taking the Chinese narrative about your own country to heart. But that was a big part of their whole information ecosystem.
Yeah, social media. Does it seem to you that they follow news closely? I mean,
no, that was the other thing too. Is that, you know, one of the women said, look, I do not watch any of the media. She says, you know, I have some influencers I follow, Candace Owens being a big deal, and Newsmax, and that is their information system. And listen,
what is Newsmax? I don't know what that is.
These are hardworking people. They're good people. They care about the country, but they are in a completely different information environment than people who I talk to every day. Yeah, Jones.
So he thinks it's because it's the information environment, which I'm not disagreeing with him. I most certainly hope that those people listen to something other than TikTok. But child, that's what I hear from my kids. Oh, I learned it from TikTok. I know from TikTok, child. That's fine. But can you look at anything else? Do you look at anything else? That's crazy. And like we're about to see, because we're about to go into the student loan stuff, is just because somebody says it don't make it true. That's why you got to look at different sources of things to try to source it out. But you can't tell these people nothing. They just be like, oh, TikTok said it must be true. I'm telling you, I hear that from my kids all the damn time. I'll be like, Lord, who the hell raised you people? Child, but I digress. Anyway, so yeah, so that's that was that part of the Trump thing, because everything is Donald Trump's fault. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Again!
Because Trump bad. Trump bad.
Going, you're being a racist! Racist!
But it's time to get into some student loans again, child, because, yesterday was the day that the garnishment or the collection process is going to start, and garnishments are on the table, and, people are having a effing fit, and our girl came out with her video today, and if we have time, we going to watch it. But I got some TikToks that we need to go ahead and look at, because it is Tik Tok Tuesday, and we're going to see what the heck it is that they over here talking about. But let's go ahead and hear about this brief thing from WUSA, what to do if your federal student loans are in default, where's the money? Because maybe they should come over here, listen to the news, or maybe they should go to their servicer for their loans, or maybe they should just listen to people on TikTok.
6:47 is the time right now. Every morning on Get Up DC, we're asking, where's the money? Because let's face it, life is getting more and more expensive. Today, the Trump administration is restarting collection of defaulted federal student loans. Now, it means if you're 9 months or more behind on your loans, you're at risk of having your wages withheld starting this summer. And we're
9 months. Oh, shit.
We're hearing from an expert on what borrowers should do now, even if your payments are up to date.
You can't just say, well, I think that'll all work itself out.
Collection of defaulted federal student loans resumes today after a 5-year pause related to the pandemic.
5-year pause. A 5-year pause. And people could have been paying. Interest stopped. They could have been paying, not till now, but interest was stopped for at least 3 years. They could have been paying. Anything would have helped because there was no interest accumulating. Wow. 9 months behind? Woo, Lord help your people.
Defaulting usually means missing payments for 270 days or more. The government says that now can lead to garnishment of state or federal benefits. It says it'll start garnishing wages this summer.
If your debt gets sent to collections, that goes onto your credit report, and that can impact your ability to get an apartment, a mortgage, a car loan, even some employer's check.
The Department of Education estimates about 5 million borrowers have defaulted on student loans. Now, it says another
5 million borrowers have defaulted. Oh, my God. That sounds like a lot. Is it just me? Shit.
4 million are at least 90 days late on payments. Experts suggest all borrowers visit their loan provider's website to confirm their status and update their contact information. If a person is worried about defaulting, experts say they could look into an income-based repayment plan, payment pauses called deferment or forbearance, or consolidation or refi.
Wait a damn minute. You trying to tell me that these people are just behind just because they want to be behind and they're not doing any of this? Oh, yeah, they deserve it. I got no empathy. So you know what? They probably listen to somebody over on fucking TikTok. If you're not, this is the normal shit. They not even doing that. Oh my God.
Financing. The DOE says a person with a defaulted loan can learn their options through the Student Aid Office's Default Resolution Group. They might be able to restore their status through a process called rehabilitation.
It's time to, buckle down and figure out how you can make those payments.
We have more information on federal student loan repayments on our website, on our webpage.
China bag on there. Anyway, child, let's see what these fools are saying over here. May 5th, 15% of wages will be garnishment due to student loans. This comment says, they can just take my bachelor's degree. I'm not using it anyway. Like, that's a salute. Yeah, let's listen to people on TikTok, child. Let's hear it. Lord.
Take my bachelor's degree. I'm not even using it anyway. When I tell y'all I felt it, I have a bachelor's and a master's, and I'm not even using it. They finna start garnishing people wages starting on the field. It's the 4th now, and I'm so glad my loans are in deferment. I don't know when I gotta make a payment, but when that day come, can I defer it again? I ain't got it. I ain't have it in. I ain't got it in. At this point, y'all can take my bachelor's and master's. I don't even need it. I feel like They're trying to make the
Ma'am, this is not a refundable situation. That's not how you're not returning a sweater. Child, I just give it back to you. So I don't owe you anything.
rich richer and the poor poor. Like somebody adding up. They really need to bring this student loan forgiveness back. Forgive me for what I didn't know. I was 18 years old when y'all gave me them loans.
Oh, the infamous, I was just a kid, my frontal lobe, you don't know, I was just a baby, oh my God. Now we go, I was only 18 years old. I tell you.
Forgive me for what I didn't know. I was 18 years old when y'all gave me them loans. 18, for God's sake. What you think I was going to do with the money? I'm 32 now. Yeah, I got my degrees. I finished school. But baby, just give me some type of grace or something because I don't have it. It ain't nothing but a couple cents in my bank account. You can have it. This man just said they can just take my bank.
You have the grace. You had the grace for 5 years. You have the grace right now. Well, I was only 18. Isn't that interesting? But I thought y'all was the sugar mamas. According to Teslin, you are the sugar mamas. You be telling everybody else what to do, but now you don't know what to do for your damn self? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? I'm confused. All right, she might be country sounding, okay? And I think she kind of trying to be funny. But at the same time, what she's saying is ignorant as hell. What she's saying is, I was 18, girl. What I got to do with you signing your John Hancock down? Because we all know that 18-year-olds listen, right? We all know that children listen, right? But if you got, I think she said she had master's, right? So that was well after the year 18 or your year of 18 and you still kept going, but everybody's supposed to forget all that, right? Okay. Shout out to Reaper. He said, where'd it go? Hide the money. There's Pope people around. Shout out to Theo for that drop. Shout out to Reaper. Shout out to y'all if you're still here. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Let's move on over because there's, what? People too. She says, I have to pay back something I promised to pay back. WTF? All right, girl.
Did you know that we're going to have to pay back our student loans now? Like, we were supposed to have them, we were supposed to have them forgiven, right? Okay, well, like now we have to pay it back and they want to garnish our wages. Like, I don't even use the degree that I went to school for, and I don't have the money to pay it back. I don't.
Oh, she's scaring me. What is wrong with you?
Oh, like, why do we have to pay it back? Like, can't they just like?
Child, I should have played this right after them damn complaints. Go ahead, girl.
Push a button back there somewhere, and like, I just don't understand why we have to pay it back.
Child, I don't believe this video for a second.
Why does, like, for real? Like, we have to pay it back? I'm not even in school anymore. Like, I know that I said I was going to pay it back, and I know that I signed on a line that I said I was going to pay it back, but now I have to pay it back? Or they're going to take it out of my paycheck? Is this for real?
Wow.
Is this for real?
Mm-mm.
Did you know that we're going to have to pay?
Child, I don't believe this video for a second. This is what they're doing now, right? They're trying to go viral because they want their videos to accumulate views so that they can then use the money to allegedly pay off the student loans. Now, I don't believe for a second that's what they're going to use it for. But there's some people with some of these videos I've seen, and it's like, child, I don't believe this for a second. And this biatch right here, not one thing about this is making me believe anything she's saying.
Just found out that my estimated student loan debt payoff is in the year 2049. 2049.
Get to work.
2049. Do I have my fiance start planning my funeral today or tomorrow? Just found out that my estimated...
Oh, she got a fiance though, so he gonna take on that debt. He can help you, girl. That's good. Shout out to her. She got a fiance. So he can help her. Go, girl.
My estimated student loan debt payoff.
A new reality for more than 5 million student loans.
Hold on, we gotta talk about this because what do you mean? What do you mean? Student loan payments are back to be paid. If you don't pay them student loans, they taking it from your federal checks, they taking it from your social security, they taking it from your income tax. Chat, y'all don't even want to know how much student loans I owe. Okay.
Tell us.
When I tell you your girl is stressed, I am fucking stressed, okay?
Oh.
I am so fucking stressed. Like, y'all don't even want to know how much I owe.
Tell
No.
us.
When I say this, I am cooked. Do not invite me to go do anything. Do not invite me to go nowhere because guess what? Sydney over here, can't afford to go nowhere.
You going?
Yo, girl is about to have no money for the rest of her life if the government's just gonna take it from everything that I make. Like, I am so fucked. I am so fucked. Hold on, we gotta talk about.
Now she not gonna have no money for the rest of her life. She said, "I'm not gonna have no money for the rest of my life." Damn, girl, you should get to work. I promise you, she going on anything they invite her to. I promise you, she going. I don't care what she say.
Tell you, your girl is.
You know, the liberal logic never ceased to amaze me.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I tell y'all I'm at a loss of words right now, a bitch is at a loss for words, bro. So why was I like, yo, God, let me have a good day?
No. We're not bringing the Lord into this. We're not bringing the Lord into this.
Truth is,
praise the Lord. And shout out to Derwin. Thank you, boo. He said, must have told the government they weren't doing. Woo, that's a good one. Yo, that is a good one. That's funny. I guess they wasn't going for it. They said, you gonna do something. They said, you gonna do something. Come on, girl.
Don't let nothing stress me out. Like, everything's fine. You know, we gonna walk together. Like, we doing this together. I'm walking with God, right?
Praise the Lord.
Why was it when I got to my mama's house, right? My mom leaves my mail out on the table. So I get to my mom's house and I'm checking my mail. Why do I see something from Mohila? I'm like, here we go. If you go back to my video yesterday, I was telling y'all about Mohila and them BAP ass loans.
Who?
I'm just mad, y'all. Like, I'm close to crashing the fuck out. So why, when I opened the bill, I didn't see none of the writing or nothing. All I seen was your girl owed $26,000 in student loans. I'm like, bitch, what? Ain't no way I owe $26,000 in student loans. Like, that's money that I should have a master's or a doctorate, right? And I haven't.
I'm thinking no. Wait, hold on a damn minute. This is a college graduate that thinks that $25,000 is going to get her a master's or a doctorate. Who is going to school around here? Child, I big boy, thank you, hun. Because, child, I am flabbergasted right now. These are the people bragging about being the most educated and to be showing that they dumb as a box of rocks, like that title that I gave. Dumb as a box of fucking rocks. These people, I'm telling you, just went to school for the experience. I said that. The student loan people will give you more than what you asked for. You don't send it back. You just use it because they ain't going to ask for it. And then your shit gets more and more and more higher. Then the interest on top of it. You ain't thinking about it because you party all the time. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. Now, all of a sudden, you over here talking about you should have a doctorate with 25,000. Shout out to Big Boy. I appreciate you. He said, Coach G is about to be for sale for $200. $200? I will play Nate fixing binds. You gonna play $200? That's how much you think it's worth? That's what you think? I don't know about all that. That's what you taking?
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Nicole, girl, come on now. Work?
This is amazing.
Job? Do pay? Girl, you're so funny. You're funnier than me. Shout out to Romel. I appreciate you. He said, script clubs back in business. Fellas, I need investors ASAP. That actually might work too. That actually might work too, child. Come on, girl. Sheesh.
Neither. I have neither. I have experience with life and bullshit. So you mean to tell me I owe y'all motherfuckers $26,000? Like,
why we gotta call them names? You wasn't calling them names when you was taking them damn loans out. Now they gotta be MFers.
What is the interest rate? What is the interest rate?
Girl, you don't know?
And now I gotta call them tomorrow and see if I can set up a deferment. Like, my mom was over there saying, I see if you can pay $25. They not taking $25 for $26,000. Like, bruh, I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired. God.
Gentlemen, anybody want to marry her? Bueller? Anyone? Bueller, SYCBM? Not even because of the student loans. I'm just talking about the way that she's acted on the internet. Anybody interested? Nuruddin, this could be the woman for you, child. Shout out to y'all. I'm just playing. You know, I'm just playing. Shout out to Live. Shout out to Live from New York. He said typical women in 2025, student loan debt, $70, $300,000. Oh, $70,000 to $300,000. Car note, $700 plus monthly. Rent, $1,300 minimum. Job, $17 an hour. Shout out, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Winter is here. Was he not talking about this before he died? Was Kevin Samuels not talking about this? Oh, it was so funny. Funny. This is not even about Winter. This is about common fucking sense. Because like I keep saying, who thought that we was just going to sit at home for the rest of our lives, Bueller? At least after the first 6 months, it was like, all right. Who thought we was going to stay at home forever, never pay for anything again ever, not pay for rent, not pay for mortgages, not pay for electricity, heat, water? None of that stuff was paid. No student loans. Nothing. So y'all really thought that that's how it was going to be for the rest of our lives? For the rest of our lives? Okay. Child, educated? Child. IBN, thank you so much, boo. He said, how come they can't play it with black girl? Pay it back with black girl. Pay it back with black girl magic. I don't even think they say that anymore, do they? I feel like I haven't heard that in a long time. Shout out to you. Come on, girl. Bad pause.
God knows I'm trying to be a good person. I have changed. I have gone through therapy. I've lost weight. I've changed my mindset and my ways. But I'm telling y'all this, girls, y'all got to put me on. Like, how is we getting money at this point? How are we getting money? Because I'm tired of seeing y'all bitches riding around in lamb trucks with nails and hair done up to the gods with Gucci on.
Oh, pocket watching. That's what that sounds like to me. Who cares? Miss AB. Woo! Lord, help your people. She out here pocket watching, but you do it, so why can't I do it? That's half the damn problem. That's the problem with social damn media. People trying to live like other people that they see, knowing everybody lying. Everybody is lying, okay?
Gucci slippers, a Louis bag, and your man is in tow. Like, what are y'all doing? Somebody got to put me on to the game because I can't continue to live like this no more. I just can't. I can't. And I've always been the girl that's like love triumphs everything, because it does. But when I'm paying all these bills alone, and then y'all tell me,
oh, gentlemen, she is available. She's paying all these bills alone. Anybody interested? Bueller. Anyone? Bueller.
$26,000. Who went to North Carolina A&T? Because I know fucking well them 4 years was not $26,000. Like,
girl, how come you don't know how much your student loans were and what the total is? I'm feeling like you should know that. I know. I know. How come you don't know? That's the first sign that ain't no financial literacy going on here, child. She don't know nothing. She just out here just worrying about what people got their Gucci slippers on and shit instead of knowing how the fuck much her damn student loans are. Cause anyway, shout out to the couch. I appreciate you, boo. He said, debt free here and my whole white ass staying that way, except for Vegas. Yes, shout out to you. In reference to Vegas. I mean, it's good that you ain't got no debt, of course. But all I see in this whole sentence is Vegas. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button for me.
somebody got to talk to me because I'm crashing out. The more I talk, I'm crashing out at this point. I can't do this anymore. Like, it's coming up from the gut of my soul. The evil is coming up. Like, I'm telling you, I'm better off. Like, yo, the insurance, something gonna have to come in clutch because I just can't do this no more. But anyway, that's my rant for the day. Enjoy. Bye.
Girl, that was enough. Child, her voice was annoying. Shout out to Live from New York. Appreciate you, boo. He said, I bet Shake Shack ain't good. Woo, that's a good one. Shout out to that video. Child, I can't do it. I can't do it. Shout out to the most educated, though. Chicago News says she got a degree in crazy. Child, let's see if there's anybody else. Hold on, let me see these comments. This one woman says 3 degrees like this is a woman. 3 degrees later, 63,000 plus in student loans and a $9,000 scholarship for a PhD. What a joke. I'm moving out of the country. And this creator says I want to move as well. Where they gonna move and how they gonna live? Next one says, girl, I borrowed $25,000. I have made $23,000 in payments and somehow I still owe $25,000. I don't know what to do. I'm going to die with these loans. This one says, meanwhile, Mohila is being investigated by multiple states. They're doing way too much. Girl, I just finished crying about these student loans. There's a lot of women available, gentlemen. There's a lot of women over here for ya. I'm pretty sure they're available. Let's see if there's
or nothing.
Hi guys. I know this is embarrassing and I shouldn't be crying, but I'm such a crybaby and I'm so stressed out right now. But I feel like I need to talk about this. I am about to get into nursing school, and before obviously I have to like talk about the financials and how I'm gonna pay for it because it's not cheap. It's very expensive. I'm going the private route just because like it's a guaranteed seat, and there's just so many reasons for why I decided. Anyway, I just spoke to the financial advisor at my school, and I have to apply for student loans, and it's just so stressful. I know I shouldn't be crying. It's so embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
What are you crying for?
But it's so stressful, like being the first person, like in your family, to like have to do this. Like in my immediate family, of course, but it's so stressful and it's so scary because like,
what is stressful?
You don't have people telling you like, you can do it. I did it. You know, it's possible. It's just like, I don't have like mommy's money and daddy's money. It's just like me and my hard work. But it's so scary.
I'm sensing a theme around here, yeah. I am sensing a theme, but I'm still not really sure what the fuck it is she's saying that she's crying for. I'm being so vulnerable right now and I can't stop crying. Why is it so hard being first generation? Oh, is she the first one to go to college in her family? Girl,
you know, just like
now, this is a person that will go work for allegedly Smokey Robinson for 20 years and then turn around and say he did all this stuff to me.
trying to be someone and I'm trying to do something, and it's just so scary. It's so scary, and I'm a crybaby, and I'm so embarrassed. But I don't know, like a part of me just like wants to say like, don't do it. It's a lot, and I don't know. I guess I'm just like second guessing myself. But I know that I can do it. I know that it's possible, and it's scary as heck. It's so scary, but I don't know.
So this comment right here says, from Angie's Kitchen and More, wrote to her and said, don't give up. Get the loans, and when you get through it, you'll have the money to pay off your debt. My earpiece died, but yeah, listen to these people on TikTok, child. Listen to these people on TikTok. Just get the loans, girl. It'll be okay. You don't know. Got it. Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Advisor on my school.
Hey guys, I'm just coming to you to let you know that the student loan people.
Yeah, girl, we know.
Stop crying about student loans.
All right, I don't care.
Student loans are so fun, guys, because I got this one. The original amount was $11,000, and now I owe almost $15,000. We've been paying on it for years. I'm not even kidding.
Oh.
And now I owe $15,000. That's super cool. I'm so excited to pay this off for the rest of.
Ago that this shit is funny. You are absolutely right. So first of all, I was not expecting this, right? Second of her thing says, not to mention the other $15,000 I still owe. Girl, this woman says it's criminal, but y'all still taking out fucking loans. Who's forcing you to do this? Woo! File forbearance.
This is amazing.
File forbearance for financial hardship until you can't anymore. Then refinance and do it again. Cycle and repeat. This is the advice. This is funny. I agree. This is funny. Wow. This woman says, well, I owe $55,000 and no I'm about to shut this shit down. I need to shut it down. We're at 2.5 hours. Oh my God. This one says put it on a credit card. Oh my God. Oh my God. This one says to put it on a credit card and then file for bankruptcy. This is the advice of TikTok. This is who these people are listening to. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So put it on a credit card. You need to be able to get enough credit cards to come up to be able to put it on, first of all. Then just be like, oh, just go and file bankruptcy, which doesn't necessarily mean that you get to dissolve it. You may still have to have a payment plan, right? Then your credit is effed for 7 to 10 years. No cars, unless you want a high ass interest rate. No homes, definitely no homes. No nothing. So if you can't handle it now right here with what you already created, what makes you think you're going to be able to handle it with a 7 to 10 year bankruptcy on your credit report, child? But listen to these people on TikTok, y'all. Let's go to PBL because I'm done. Let's listen to her video, then I'm done. We're gonna listen to her video, then I'm done. Shout out to y'all for hanging in there if you're still here, child. This is actually funny. This This is actually funny. And I don't care who got something to say about me laughing at this shit. Fuck y'all, okay? Because if you don't want to fucking learn and you want to fucking listen to people on fucking TikTok about your fucking life and your future, like you haven't just sat here and listened to Joe Biden and all that bullshit for all these years. Yes, all these years now. And people still taking out student loans? People are still taking out student loans. No empathy, no motherfucking sympathy. Shout out to PBL.
The Department of Education restarts today collecting federal student loans in default after the long pandemic era pause, leaving millions of Americans worried they could have their paychecks or benefits garnished. A new study by TransUnion showed a significant number of Americans with student loan debt are seriously behind on their payments. CNN's Matt Egan is with me now.
So TransUnion already told everybody there's a lot of people that's behind, child. I apologize. Shout out to Live from New York. He said this is exactly why China blocks the American version of TikTok.
So, wow, what are you learning from all this? Because having your paycheck garnished is a big, big thing if you simply can't afford to repay it right now.
Well, at least you won't get locked up over it. You know, they have child support laws out here that would not only garnish your paycheck, but you can lose your license and your freedom. In the case of student loan debt, if you end up in default after ignoring your debt, you're going to get garnished, and that's been the law now for decades. But at least you won't lose your driver's license, or you won't get locked up in the county jail over student loans. It's been over 5 years since student loan debt collections. These collections were placed on hold during the pandemic to give borrowers some relief. They had 5 whole years to blow money on restaurants, wigs, vacations, overpriced Chinese luxury items, and now they're complaining about having to repay the debt they took out. Millions of people with student loan debt could face a wake-up call after the Department of Education resumed collecting student loans. The restart of collections comes as data from a recent analysis shows student loan debt delinquency rates at an all-time high. After nearly 5 years since the U.S. government first paused federal student loan payments and interest accrual as a temporary relief measure during the pandemic.
2020. So the federal government, through Congress and now signed by the president, has passed the CARES Act, which is essentially a $2 trillion stimulus package to help borrowers of student loans and many other aspects of the economy to have financial relief. So let's talk about student loans and the major impacts. There are essentially 5 different ways that the CARES Act impacts your student loans. First, there's been a suspension of federal student loan payments through September 30th, 2020.
And we know that got extended and extended and extended and extended.
May 5th, 2025 marked the first day the Education Department's Office of Federal Student Aid resumed collections on federal student loans in default.
No student loan has been referred to collections since March of 2020. That comes to an end. On May 5th, the Department of Education will resume involuntary collections for borrowers with defaulted federal student loans.
The Trump administration is making it clear if you have a federal student loan and you are in default with that loan, they are going to send you to collections. But it's not the kind of collections you think. I've been warning you this was coming in several videos this week, and I've been seeing a lot of you in the comments saying things like, who cares if they send me to collections? They can't legally take anything from me. Oh, my friends, you misunderstand. This is not some random collections agency we're talking about. This is the Treasury Department.
Don't you just love hearing this, talking about what somebody can't do when you don't own shit all the time? People always know something about something and don't be knowing nothing, and all they got to do is talk. And I'm like, I can tell you know nothing about what the fuck you talking about.
Collections program, and it doesn't matter what state you live in. The Trump administration said they're going to get their money.
Borrowers will now be clearly expected to repay their loans, and those who default on their loan obligations will face involuntary collections. The government can and will collect defaulted federal student loan debt by withholding money from borrowers, tax refunds, federal pensions, and even their wages.
So is this legal? How can they do this? Yes, absolutely, it is legal, especially if you are in default of a federal student loan. And how can they do this? Well, they can do it through the Treasury Department's offset program. It's basically like the federal government's internal collections agency. And just like the press secretary said, if your student loans are in default, they will take any money you get, as in your tax refund, they will take your salary, they will take your social security payments, or they will take your federal.
Oh no, if TikTok says it's not true, it can't be true. If TikTok says it's not true, then it cannot be true. So you're trying to tell me, not that I haven't already said this, so you're trying to tell me that the government, the one that's your friend, the one that helps you out all the damn time, the one y'all be begging for the food stamps, the one y'all be begging for the Section 8, the one y'all be begging for our damn thing, can take shit back from you? You mean they should only be giving it to you, but they shouldn't be taking anything back? Got it. So tax refund, your wages, your social security, your federal pensions, your federal contractor or vendor payments. So basically anything. So basically everything. But if TikTok says they can't do it, then that means they can't do it. So somebody lying. This white woman must be lying.
Contractor or vendor payments, the offset program doesn't play. If you are referred to offset, they will go after you for as little as $25. So if your student loan debt is in default more than $25, you're going to qualify for this.
So the Trump administration is resuming federal student loan collections that he paused back in 2020. That pause stayed in place from the last time he was in office through President Biden's term and the first 100 days of Trump's new term. And now that relief is over after 5 years. I guess they're getting back to regular business, the same student loan collections that's been going on for decades. They said if you default on your student loans, they're coming for you. And you have a lot of people coming out telling the government they can come for them all they want, but they're never paying back their student loans. And the bottom of my casket will have a...
And then they will turn around and be looking for the same government to give them more food stamps. Remember? Food stamps and the Section 8 and waiting on the list, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, he's bringing that down, too. See, that's not everything that he's doing that's bad. You shouldn't say that. You don't know. Shout out to Will Quill. Appreciate you, boo. He said the national aid for tuition easement programs will be in full effect to fix binds of loan borrowers due to 304 inflation. Not 304 inflation pricing starts at not $25 per cheek. Cannot stand y'all. Child, and not taking the Dollar General coupons. I'm definitely out of here if that's what they're going to do. Don't take my $5 every Saturday. No, that gives me life, y'all.
File cabinet for all these student loans to rest in heavenly peace. How much I owe in student loans? Much money I owe in student loans. Now, let me provide you with some additional information since I know that this video is going to go viral because people are cool and a lot of people are going to be ready to attack me in the comments and judge me and do whatever they got to do to feel good about themselves. I am a proud 25-year-old with over $100,000 in student loan debt. I went to school. I got a free associate degree through the early college program. I then furthered my education and got 2 additional degrees. I have a bachelor's degree in entrepreneurship with a minor in management, and I have a master's degree in organizational leadership. But one thing America doesn't know about me is that I have 1 additional degree that's not on file and it's not in the records anywhere, and that's a law degree. At any given point, I'm prepared to take the stand and explain why I cannot afford to pay a dime on those student loans. Baby, you ain't never seen a sharp, undegreed attorney like me ever in your life. It's my...
I know we've seen her before, but nice hair, girl. Go.
My time to shine.
So I called the student loans people yesterday, and I was like, ma'am, because I put me on deferment right now. I don't want no forbearance. No, because forbearance, if you didn't know, your interest continues to grow, even though it's paused. No, deferment. Thank you. And the lady said, as of right now, your monthly payments are $1,554. I said,
$1,554 for a payment. 1,550. 1,554. That is a mortgage payment. That is definitely a mortgage payment, child.
Excuse me? No habla inglés. Huh? So then I said, this is a recorded line, right? She said, yes, ma'am, it is. I said, give me a second. I said, anybody who's on the other end, listen to me. I don't have it. That is rent. $1,554. I said, damn, they greedy, huh? They couldn't just make that 54 cents? Like, dollars?
Wait, hold up. Not her taking out 6 figures in student loan debt and she's calling the people managing her debt greedy? I don't know if this is hilarious or sad.
I said, that is rent.
We laughing at this, PBL. We are not saddened, compassion, empathy, sympathy, none of it. It's all fucking comedy.
I don't have it. I don't have it. I will not have it. The lady said, yeah, this takes a couple of weeks. We already seen your application. It'll be applied. Okay. Thank you. 36 months? Thank you. I'll apply again in 3 years. Thank you.
All right, so you have people admitting that they don't have the money to pay back the debt, and they're outright refusing to make any payments at all. Then you have people whining for sympathy, like this one right here running a TikTok begging for help.
I'm 42 and I'm tired.
Anyone interested, Bueller? Anybody interested, Bueller? We got another one. Anybody? All these available women. Y'all can't find women. All these women I'm finding today for y'all. Come on now. Come on. Anybody? Bueller? Woo! You could teach them about finance. Rude. Ruder. I cannot. Y'all crazy.
And I'm a hard worker and I have student loan debt that is not going away. I'm really hoping and praying that I can somehow make TikTok work in my favor. So far, I haven't been able to, but if you're seeing this video, please help. Please just repost my video or
help. Anybody want to help, Bueller? Anyone trying to help her, Bueller? All right.
Or comment, like, do all of those things that can get me some traction to hopefully pay off some of my student loans before I die. Because I'd like to, be able to buy a house or even start a savings account.
Hold on. Ain't she 42? Hold on, fuck up. Devon, my bad. 42, and she would like to buy. Goodbye, ma'am. Good fucking bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Good luck, gentlemen. SYCBM. I would like to buy a house. Remember, Ebony K. Williams said, "Good shout out to Joe Biden. He waived my friend's student loans, and now she can buy a house." Girl, you're somebody as old as your ass ain't bought no house yet because of student loans. Child, please. These people. Y'all, let me rephrase. Gentlemen, MSGs, all these women for y'all. Look at me helping y'all out. Come on now, somebody, one of y'all. Someone come help this woman. How old is she? You interested, Trin? Listen, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to help y'all. Another one. Shout out to Donna Brown in the building. That's okay, boo. You know you can always do replay. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody that is still here. I see y'all. I appreciate you. We done after this. I've had enough. My emotions are too up and down today, child. I'm gonna need to give me a drink.
Yeah, 42, no end in sight. And yes, I'm a responsible person. I'm not one of those people that took out a loan with no intention to pay it back. I have been paying it back for 20 years.
Did we change the meaning of responsible? Did the word responsible change meanings and I missed the meaning? Did it? Bueller?
And I owe more now than I did before because I was on an income-based repayment program. And the income-based repayment program doesn't touch all of the interest unless you pay extra, which of course I didn't have. So I paid what I could based on the program for 20 years. And honestly, I probably could have paid
20 years? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I hit the wrong thing, sorry. Hell no. 20 years? Yo, that's something that Coach would say, child. But Coach, she thick though. He repeats that and says that all the daggone time. Shout out to CGA.
Man, kiss my whole entire black ass.
If I ain't clapping, I ain't cash apping. Bitch, do you want the money? You want the money? All right, shut the fuck up. Hit them knees. Come on. Throw that ass in the circle. Hands to your knees.
You might hear more of that, ma'am. You might hear more of what CGA just said. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just thinking.
most of my loan off by now, but I now owe so much more because of those compound interest rates. So please repost, like, share, do all the things. Help me, TikTok. Please help me. Please.
No, I'll give the view to PBL. Good luck to you, though, girl.
Please, I'm begging you.
Like, girl, help you do what? Pay off your student loans? No, ma'am. What we're seeing now is the chickens coming home to roost. For years, folks were out here flexing degrees that never translated into real income. They racked up tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands.
TikTok, please help me. Please, I'm begging you.
Like, girl, help you do what? Pay off your student loans? No, ma'am. What we're seeing now is the chickens coming home to roost. For years, folks were out here flexing degrees that never...
For years, folks was around here flexing degrees. Now it's like, I don't even work in that part of the sector. I don't want to give it back. It's not fair. I was only 18. Now you gotta, we the most educated. And I know this woman is white, but you know who I'm talking about. We know everything. We the sugar mamas. We help y'all. We carry the community. We do it all. Now, all of a sudden, it's all these damn excuses. Pay your shit. Pay your shit. And I could be wrong. I don't think that any of these people, I could be wrong. But I don't think any of these people got a husband. Oh shit, I got another video to show. Oh, I forgot. I do got one more video after this, y'all. Oh my God. I'm just never gonna be done today, clearly. Shout out to Romello. I appreciate you, boo. He said, bag lady, you got hurt your back dragging on the loans like that. I guess nobody ever told y'all. All you must hold on to is you. Shout out to Erica Badu. You crazy. Thank you so much, hon. I forgot there's one more video, y'all.
Translated into real income, they racked up tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands in student debt for degrees that couldn't even cover rent, let alone provide for necessities, savings, investing, or repaying those loans.
PBL, they don't know nothing about none of that stuff you just rattled off. I promise you they don't. I promise you they don't.
Now they're online playing victim like they didn't know how much money they borrowed or how interest works. Let's not play. Everybody had to sit through that student loan counseling session, whether in person or online, before the money ever hit their account. So no, you can't say you didn't know. Fast forward 10, 15, 20 years later, and now it's all complaints, and somebody come save me. But nobody had an issue taking the money and running up a check back then. Now you want social media to rally behind you and bail you out of your own decisions? Nah, get in line. Because you begging a bunch of other people in student loan debt too for help is crazy work.
So yeah, I made a video about me owing student loans, right?
Child, I hated this the first time, child, but we giving PBL the views. Devon said, gonna be a whole lot of women looking to get married soon. Fellas, beware. I'm trying to help y'all now that they are ready. They ready to go. Ready, willing, and able. Now, I don't know what the able is, but ready and willing, all right? Here's another one. And another one. And another one, all right? Anybody? Bueller? Child. Shout out to DS. Thank you, hun. Oh, shout out to Poseidon MGTOW, God of the Sea. Is that your name? I can't get it straight. He said for coffee reparations. Thank you, hun.
This is amazing.
I appreciate you. Shout out to Trent. Thank you, hun. He said, sounds like the general is going to be walking around with empty goodbye, sir, for the next, not the next, for the next few decades. MSG gang reigns supreme. No. No. Even though there could be a business there. There's a business there somewhere. Trinidad, you can start with this woman right the fuck here.
I owe about $150,000 in student loans. I got 2 degrees. I got a bachelor's in biology and I got a master's in secondary education with an endorsement in clinical mental health counseling, right?
And another thing.
Child, what do those things mean? You're a biologist and you can't get a job. Don't NASA hire biologists? Am I? No, I know you busy. I'm about to give her your number. I'm gonna go find her. And I'm gonna give her your number. I'll be like, I found someone that can help you with your student loans.
A lot of us got duped into not only getting 1 degree, but going back for number 2 and number 3. Then working for companies with people who had no degree at all, making just as much as you or more. I'm telling you, the biggest scam ever.
That's good. So y'all mean to tell me? Yeah,
girl, that ain't even Wingstop.
So go to my shit.
And I'm sorry, the eating, talking with your mouth full and open, you're looking at a woman that's a whopping $150,000 in student loan debt with 2 to 3 degrees. $150,000 worth of school, but obviously you still can't.
So, does that mean I'm a 10? Because mine is 801. Holla. Shout out to the 800 Club.
Can't buy class.
I'm trolling, right?
And I got student loans.
I made that video last night. I never knew it was so many negative people that would comment on the video. I feel like my video reached the wrong side of TikTok. Like, just laugh. I'm not mad about it. I haven't paid these years in over 4 years. After I graduated in 2021. You think I'm worried about it now? If they get it done or not. I ain't working in my degree because I put my kids first.
I put my kids
And to be fair, she's not the only one working in a field totally unrelated to her degree.
I put my kids first.
She said taking care of her kids is her top priority now, and honestly, I get that. I'll be the first to say it. Feminism pushed a lot of women toward chasing degrees that didn't always lead to meaningful or sustainable careers. Meanwhile, home economics and basic life skills were tossed aside and replaced with $100,000 art degrees. Now we've got millions of millennial and Gen Z women buried in student debt with little to show for it besides wigs and trips to the hookah bar. At this point, I just think it's crucial to be honest with the next generation so they don't fall into the same trap.
Without a job, that's going to accommodate my kids' schedule. But I was trolling. I thought it was funny. Like, I'm not mad about it. If you paid your student loan, kudos to you. You want a cookie? And to be honest, I feel like most of y'all that paid y'all student loans use y'all social media money. Y'all not taking no money out y'all work shit to pay these down loans. The interest on these loans ain't nothing but probably 7% of this. I pay my credit card before I pay a dog on student loan. It'll get paid when it get paid. They in the firm, I think I'm good. But y'all too serious in the comments. Like, I don't even turn my comments off. I don't want to turn these off because y'all really doing too much.
I am honestly glad that they coming after y'all college students for this loan money. There's no way y'all was easily manipulated into believing that you don't have to pay a loan back.
I hope this baby's not sick. Shout out to Prince. Thank you, honey. He said those wings are about to sue for harassment. They do look good. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm hungry too. Child, hurry up. I gotta move this along. No, I'm not listening to her. We gotta move on to the last thing. All right. She's all for it. All right. So listen. Kendra is crashing out again, y'all. Kendra is crashing out again. Hold on. Because, child, she don't learn.
This is amazing.
Screen was canceled. Yeah, it was canceled. Let me try it again. My bad. So we got to listen to Kendra and I'm done. Then I'm done. All right. So Kendra got something to say, child. Shout out to Prince. I appreciate you, boo. Shout out to IBN. Thank you, hun. She's homeless. Yeah, she's homeless. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Shout out to that song. I totally forgot about that. Yo, that's a great reference. Appreciate you. So Kendra's crashing out again, y'all. I swear, I think she just does this because she needs someone to talk about her or something, right? You know I ain't got no time for this biatch, but I heard about it, found it, and now we gonna watch it together, okay? So I forget what she's crashing out about, but I'm sure it's you crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums, because isn't it always about y'all? Okay? But let's hear what she got to say. Come on, biatch.
Oh, child, what did I say?
Girl, I don't know.
Oh, God, I'm nervous. Child.
Child, tell me she don't look like one of them trolls with the hair that stick up on the top that be pink and green and stuff like that. That's exactly who she looks like.
I saw this. I be having so much to say. I guess I'll say this because it just kind of happened. I saw a video about like Black women dying alone. I really hate. I hate that scare tactic. If you don't have a man, you're gonna die alone. I mean, here's the deal. Every woman, I mean, half of the population, if not more, will just probably never get married. It's just the way the statistics work. It does not mean your life is worthless. And I really hate the scare tactic of dying a lot of married women that hate the scare tactic of dying a lot of married women.
Now, no one said that. That's how she's taking it. That if you don't get married, then you're not worth it. You're not worth it as a woman or anything like that. But that's how she's interpreting it, in my opinion. Like, she's so tired of hearing, if you're not married, you're going to die alone or something along those lines, basically. You know, Kevin Samuel said that. Buy a dog, die alone. You ain't got a man, you're going to die alone. First of all, everybody going to die alone unless you're in a car crash together, okay? But why is this triggering her? She says she happily single. I'm confused why this is even triggering her to even make this damn video yet again. She's saying that it's a scare tactic. How it's going to scare you if you don't subscribe to it? How does it scare you? So if it's scaring somebody, that's the fuck on them, right? Like, all this shit, let's just take for me, right? For all this shit where everybody talk about wigs and hair and everything that everybody say, y'all know this is a wig all damn time. Imagine if I went running, like I've been jumping off today, but imagine if I went running away every time I hear somebody say something about wigs. Oh my God, child, I don't give a fuck. I don't be caring about none of it. Why is she so concerned? Why is she so fucking concerned? I'm thinking you might be feeling some kind of way, Kendra G, but go on, girl.
That when you pass away, no one's by your side. It's like a scare tactic. Well, you better stay with him because you want to have somebody. And listen, it is better to be single and healthy than in a relationship and toxic. That's why.
It is better to be single and hold on. Let her say it again. Hold on.
Scare tactic. Well, you better stay with him because you want to have somebody.
Who says that anyway? I've never seen somebody just be like, oh, you just should stay with him. What? The first problem is bringing other people into your fucking relationship. That's the biggest problem right there. Make your own fucking decisions. So if the shit don't go right, blame yourself. Most of the biatches that y'all biatches be talking to, not y'all, don't want the best for you anyway. This is yet another reason why you don't need to be listening to other people. Get a fucking psychiatrist if you need to talk to someone, a counselor, a therapist, a doctor, some medicine. Y'all be listening to people on TikTok. That's your fucking problem. If it don't bother you, who gives a damn? You can talk about wigs and weave all fucking day. I don't care. Why does she care about this? Why? Like Devon said, is she so happily single, which she said on that Valentine's Day show? Sorry, y'all. Then why does she keep talking about it? And she keep talking about it, right? Keeps talking about it. Thank you so much, Trent. He said, these loan holders going to be singing like me, trying to seal the deal to want and need a man. Ready to settle. Go 50-50, submit, cook, and learn.
This is amazing.
This is your this is all of y'all's opportunity. Excuse me. This is all of y'all's opportunity. Y'all can all be getting married now, agree to pay the loans, and you can get everything that you want. That's definitely going to be slavery. They definitely going to be coming back talking about slavery. This is a great opportunity, gentlemen. Good luck to y'all. SYCBM. Glad to see you still here. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you, Trim, for another 5. He said, oh, yeah, don't be leaving the stream no more. Walking off. That's my thing. Goodbye, sir. Everything is not about you, okay? Not at all. I had enough. I had enough. But anyway, back to this biatch. Come on, girl. This is half damn crazy.
And listen, it is better to be single and healthy than in a relationship and toxic.
So if you're in a relationship, this is what I'm hearing, you're probably it's gonna be toxic. You're gonna be healthy if you're single. Keep listening to these people. Single equals healthy. Relationship equals toxic. Keep listening to these people. Go ahead.
That's what I believe.
That's what Kendra G believes. So all you biatches that happen to be listening, if you are, and you go on this show and you believe that this is where you're going to find your true love, and you think that this woman gives a shit about you and wants you to be successful and wants you to be in a relationship and wants you to be married, that's not good for her damn business. And as a black woman and all these black women that's always talking about other black women, y'all gonna let this black woman play y'all in your fucking face for what, 4 or 5 years now? And now, like the girl the other day, I think you did a video of her trend where she didn't have the app, so she basically said, "You out of here," right? I think it went along those lines. So now she's basically trying to force y'all to take her app, which she gets paid off of, in order for you to find your true love. Either you want somebody to find their true love, or you don't. What I'm missing, Bueller? What I'm missing, Bueller? Yeah, okay. I thought it was something like that. It was like she told her, and that was a decent woman, if I'm not mistaken, right? And she was like, well, you ain't on the app. The app that allegedly sucks based off the reviews from some of y'all that told me. Child, keep listening to people that don't have your best interest at heart, but blame others for your decisions to listen to people who don't give a fuck about you. I don't care what their fucking race is. My fucking opinion.
And you know they only do this with women. They don't say with black men, if you are not in a relationship, you're going to die alone, which I actually know stories of.
She always knowing somebody. But how many videos are out here of men whining and fucking complaining? And I'm not saying that there aren't any, okay? Because I have seen some men with regard to the student loans, just for example, okay? But they ain't crying. They ain't talking about share this video. They ain't out here saying, you need to give me money, dry begging, ain't none of that. They ain't out here talking about I got a degree in biology, eating chicken wings, look like a fucking fool. It's you bitches doing that shit. So they ain't out here, meaning men, carrying on TikTok the way that y'all do. They do complain about biatches though, because y'all know that's what you be doing, and that is y'all. They do be complaining about biatches though. But y'all, the amount of TikTok is basically for fucking women, even though it's supposed to be for kids. It was supposed to be for children. Y'all overtook that shit away from them. And then you use that as your fucking diary while you word vomit everything that happens in your life. And then you fucking wonder why your shit sucks. You don't even try to understand or learn a fucking thing or get the help that you really need. Exhibit A. You would rather listen to this person, single, forever single, got scammed, 1AB, a cheating scandal, but this is who you fucking going to try to find a fucking relationship. But people like me and Mona and Bella and all those people are the problem. Okay, whatever y'all say, but the sisterhood is sister in, right? She care about you. She black, you black, we black. Because that's what I'm talking about now. Shout out to everybody that is here, but that's what I'm talking about right now. Then you're supposed to care because you're black, then you care. I'm black, you care. Listen to me when I tell you, I don't care. I promise you I don't care. Keep loading the shit up. Keep loading the shit up, though. That's all I care about. So we can talk about you.
Black men who have died alone, literally, and was found by like a family member like 2 days later. So,
but white people do it too.
I just don't like that scare tactic, right? Are there unrealistic expectations from women? Absolutely. I hear them all the time, and I can stand by that.
But she don't ever point it the fuck out to y'all. So keep going on there and give your crazy dumbass expectations, and then don't wonder why somebody come through, leave you with a wet ass, and then just go on about their damn business.
But to make it like your life, if you don't have someone there, you'll die alone. That's bullshit. And I can speak from a true statement of this because my mother was not a married woman. She was married in her lifetime, but she was not a married woman when she passed away. And my mother was in a hospital for 3 months and was never alone. Like, there was somebody with my mother for 3 months around the clock for 24 hours. When she passed away,
she's talking about her mother wasn't alone because she was in a hospital with around the clock. And this is who y'all listening to? And this is who y'all think is going to help you to get a fucking relationship. And don't come to me with that bullshit about you don't want no fucking man because you wouldn't be on her fucking show. You wouldn't know what the fuck is be going on. And in that damn chat. Shout out to DP though, because he be keeping us informed. So she's equating her mom being in assisted living. My dad is in assisted living, as most of y'all know. He's not married. He lost a leg, if y'all didn't know that. He got more women than he know what to do with, okay? Still to this fucking day. Because what they don't tell you, the point is, really what you need to know is how you fucking treat people. You can't be thinking that you're going to tell somebody what to do and command and demand and have control over them and think that that's going to work. But you're going to listen to her, who ain't got no success with no marriage, no way, no how. But that's the person that's going to help your ass out. That's who the fuck you're going to listen to. She's going to equate being in a fucking assisted living place as being the catalyst for not dying alone. Okay, ma'am. That sounds ridiculous. Trinidad said, they still think men and women the same. We literally live and view life differently. Shaking my head. She too old to not know. She trying to keep her app going, in my opinion. But I don't think she knows either because of the way she just changes with the wind. She's typical. She's just typical. She's just typical. And whatever it is that's going to support the women to get them to continue to come, that's what she's going to say.
Me and my 2 sisters were there when she took her last breath. Okay. So I can speak. I'm not just speaking, in the sky. I'm speaking from a real life experience that of a woman who was not married. She did not die alone. Okay. So if you want partnership and what you're asking for might be the wrong way to go, if that's seriously what you want, that to me is fair. But
she talking gobbledygook right now. Let's just start changing words and change things up. We'll just say you want a partnership. The bottom line is that if you want to be with someone, then you'll do what you need to do in order to be with them. If somebody takes that as being you got to be a slave, or you make too much money and you don't got to do what nobody else says, you already fighting your damn self. Okay. Don't nobody want to be with nobody that's half damn crazy and don't help and bring some calmness, some peace, something. Like, you can't just be telling everybody what to do. Now you want to turn around and get mad because of a fucking phrase of a man who's no longer here and it's hurting your feelings or something. Why? That's the question. Why does that hurt your fucking feelings? It don't hurt my feelings. You're going to die alone. You wear wigs. Ignore that though. Ignore that part though, right? Child, you're trying to take advice on how to get into a relationship from a person who is not even in a relationship, and the last one was a scam. Oh my God.
Put the tone of fear, in a woman to just stay attached to a man. I think that's some bullshit. And I do believe it is better to be single and healthy than in partnership and toxic. So I'm not that. And just like
she gonna keep saying that, clearly.
Like, men don't force this tactic on women, because what I'm learning is here's what is happening.
All right, before she get into it, shout out to Prince. He says she's missing the whole point. Her mama had 2 whole kids to be around when it was her time. You're absolutely right. Most of these modern women don't want a man or children, hence die alone, or are waiting so late that they didn't have the kids and think that there's all this daggone time, and then now try to have it later. It don't work out. You can't find someone. You're freezing eggs, all this foolishness, freezing the eggs, child. I never even heard of that shit until Being Mary Jane came out. Never heard of that shit before until Being Mary Jane came out. Then after that show, that show probably, I feel like started the trend of all this bullshit, honestly. Because the shit that I'm not blaming Gabrielle Union, but the shit that Gabrielle Union did in that show is the exact same shit that these biatches is doing now. Except she really had money on that show. Because she took care of everybody. Much like the girl did on Soul Food. Terry did on Soul Food. Shout out to Upward Man. Thank you, honey. He said, hey, Miss Messy, I was doing some catching up via Replay Gang. Regarding housing costs here in Cali, the average mortgage is $800,000, roughly around. Y'all can have that shit. I don't even understand how people live in California, child. I don't even understand it. But shout out to you and the information. I appreciate you. Shout out to Black Couch. He said Gabrielle Union will be getting sued as well by me. Child, if y'all ever watched that show, and I loved it, it was a good show. But I don't watch these TV shows and be like, yeah, I'm gonna apply this shit to my own life. Like, what? Them people was crazy too. It's like, I don't know, fantasy and reality. What is it? Fiction and nonfiction, right? People can't tell fiction and nonfiction apart or something. I don't know what's wrong.
And again, everything I speak is from real life experience. Child, yesterday, I'll give y'all a prime example, child. I'm just going to the Beyonce show. I post a video going to the Beyonce show, and there are men in my comment section. Well, you ain't got no husband. What the hell that got to do with me going to the Beyonce show?
What the hell are you bothering answering back on that shit for? Right? Is it just me? Girl, why do you care? Child.
I'm just going to the Beyonce show. But what I realized is when men see a happy single woman, that is their worst nightmare.
When you crusty, dusty, musty, rusty, ashy ass bums, idiot creatures see a happy single woman, woo! Y'all hate that more than anything, according to KG. Okay?
Because they truly want the narrative to be sold that a woman cannot be happy without a man, so therefore she will tolerate all the bullshit because if she don't got a man, the other side is unhappiness, when that's a lie.
Kendra said that's a lie. Y'all are so unhappy and you hate seeing a happy single woman. Why y'all so hateful? All them single women that I showed y'all tonight, I thought y'all wanted a woman. All these single women I brought to y'all tonight, are y'all unhappy? Y'all hate seeing happy single. Oh yeah, I guess those student loan people weren't happy, but y'all hate seeing a happy Kendra G happily single. I'm happily single. I'm happily single. Okay.
I'm always happy in relationship, out of relationship, because happiness is not assigned to the person I'm attached to. Happiness is assigned to me. I have to create happiness at all times.
That is true.
Now,
that is true.
This is why this is so dope to recognize this. Because when you are unhappy or in unhappy situations, you can remove yourself.
Amazing.
Because you know this don't feel right. Because I know how to be happy, right?
I know how to be happy. Who believes that shit? Okay, well, Reaper already said lies. Who in the hell believes that shit? Woo! Shout out to Live from New York. Appreciate you. He said Messi is Messi is the worst Cupid ever. Y'all, don't come for me. Don't come for me. I could not. Shout out to Live from New York. I appreciate you. Reaper says Messi is 0 for 9. Oh, shit. Are you taking CIP's place? Oh, my God. I cannot. Y'all ain't shit. I be trying.
I come in with a cup of happiness.
A cup of happiness.
So now if being attached to you depletes my cup.
Being attached to you depletes her cup.
And I'm not happy. I need to remove myself.
And I'm not, oh no, and I'm not happy. I have to reduce myself. That is the exact drop that Coach plays, I swear, every day. I don't listen to him every day. Shout out to CGA. I'm not happy. Every day. Every day. And I said before, I said the most happiest time of my life was when I was a fucking child living with my grandmother. You cannot be happy, blissfully happy all the fucking time. Where does that come from? That's not how life works. But she's equating not being happy to being with a dude. Do you hear what she's saying? So then these bitches will listen to this, follow this shit, stays forever single, continue to listen to her, instead of listening to when I say, you can't be happy all the time. Y'all don't know when to leave. Not y'all. Y'all don't know when to leave when somebody is knocking your head between the washer and the fucking dryer. That's how crazy this shit is. You don't know how to leave when you work someplace and someone is allegedly essaying, SMing, graping you. Allegedly. Child, I can't. This is half a damn crazy. When am I playing back? Hold on. Because I don't want to keep hearing her, child. It won't rewind.
Right? I come in with a cup of happiness. So now if being attached to you depletes my cup and I'm not happy, I need to remove myself because I already know the truth. Okay? And I want to show love to my father.
She already knows the truth. Girl, what is the truth? I feel like that's an incomplete sentence because what truth are you talking about? Ma'am, what is she talking about? And she do look like Alf. Shout out to the Upward Man. He said, Kendra is coping hard. She's reaching real high with that attempt to qualify the healthcare workers as companionship for her dying mother. I agree. I know. I agree. Whoever said that she at least had the 2 kids, that's a fact. At least she had that. But being 24-hour care because you're in a facility is not like, it's not your family. It's not your significant other. It's not anything. But she wants to make it fit. And they will listen to this and not recognize. That's why I don't give a damn. Fuck these bitches. Stay out here complaining, child. I just look at it as content. As companionship for her dying mother, everything, anything for her career. Shaking my damn head. I agree with you. Child, I can't.
This is why these goofy men can't get
You goofy men. Let me toss that in there. Crust does goofy ass bums.
to me, and goofy women. I'm gonna ask some goofy women because I do spend a lot of time on the men, but I'm gonna start. I ain't never gonna give nobody the gift of saying your name because I know you need me to say your name to.
Here we go with this dumb shit. Somebody needs her to do something while she's right here needing you bitches to continue to fall for this shit in order for her to stay relevant and continue to grow. Y'all don't even see it. Y'all don't even see it. Not y'all. You know what I'm saying. But she's going to always find a way to blame y'all, crusty, dusty, musty goofies, idiot creatures. Always, always, always.
Jump off into the world. So you ain't going to get that gift. But I'll start adding goofy women to this conversation too. They want you to believe.
So let me just say, if I'm in that category of goofy women, bitch, say my fucking name, okay? You don't have to say it on air, child. Send me an email, send me a text, send me a DM. I don't give a fuck. Name me. Name me. I want you to. I invite you. If you're talking about me, which I don't think she is, but just in case, because I'm sure many of the videos I've done for her have been sent to her, okay? Kendra, feel free to contact me, girl. Feel the fuck free. I'm good. I can handle it. Promise you. I promise you. I can handle it. You don't have to do it publicly, child. You don't have to do it publicly. Because now she want to say goofy women, say it to my fucking DM or email. Other than that, fuck you.
Leave the bullshit. I'm here to tell you it's all bullshit, honey. You can be happy with a man, without a man. You can live a full life. I feel blessed every day that my life is my life. I think most people don't understand.
Who else's life would it be?
Understand that these blessings are years in the making. I am not an example of overnight success. I have worked years. I mean, literally years. I had the.
Now let's brag about our accomplishments right now. Child, did you go to college? You gonna say that too? Did you pay your student loans, child?
Prayer to move to California 20 years ago. 20 years ago. I think people don't even know this. Like when I was engaged after college, I was talking about.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. You were engaged after college, yes, to the man that your father told you not to go ahead and marry after you went home to your high school boyfriend, got pregnant, and then allegedly, even though it's really true, had an AB, and then the man found out and still asked you to marry him, and you still ended up not marrying him, and here you are today. You can say, I was engaged. Say you had an AB too. A Roe v. Wade, my bad.
We're going to move to California. I want to live to California. It took me 20 years to make what I am living now a reality. And I got a lot of jealous eyes that are wondering, well, why is she successful? Because I'm authentic.
Who is wondering why Kendra is successful? I feel like she said she was humble, right? I feel like she said that earlier. It sounded a little braggadocious. Who the fuck gives a fuck about Kendra G and her alleged successes? Child, you must be talking about them goofy asses that come and watch this show every night. She must be talking about these goofy asses that come watch this show. Who the fuck is worried about how Kendra, Bueller, anybody know? Who the fuck is worried about how Kendra is successful? We know how. You're doing the same thing that Kevin Samuels did. She trying to act like she did something new. She freaking bit off of Kevin Samuels. She knows it. She bit off of Kevin fucking Samuels.
Like, this is an authentic movement that I have. I genuinely want to connect people, and I have a genuine love to bring people together. And I'm also a background of journalism, so I know how to measure the two. A lot of y'all are jealous of my sauce, but y'all so jealous, y'all don't know how to work. You don't know how to build a brand.
Somebody is jealous of her sauce, y'all. The sauce that she hijacked from Kevin damn Samuels. Now she want to be braggadocious about her allegedly doing something with her degree. She mentioned her degree, y'all. Journalism, I think she said. So we just supposed to act like we didn't see all that? Girl.
And you're just saying, oh, this is how I deserve to live the way she lives. Well, put the work in. Stop spending so much time concerned about my success and trying to use my success to become successful. Build your own thing, but be authentic with it. Because if you're authentic,
build your own thing and be authentic with it. Woo, audacity at an all-time high. Shout out to ODJ.
With it, the real sauce to the truth is God. Like that's the real sauce. If you want to really know how I did it, it's God.
The Lord said, keep his name out your effing mouth.
God is the one moving all these doors and connecting all these dots because he knows the true plan. So y'all not going to be successful because you're not authentic. You're just trying to think you could be better than me. And here's the thing. You're never going to be better than me because can't nobody be better than Kendra G but Kendra G.
I'm already better than you, and it's not even about money. But y'all, go ahead, keep talking, y'all. Holla at me, DM, send me email, either way. You don't have to say me publicly, but say it, bitch. I want you, if it's me, say it, say that shit. I welcome it. I welcome it.
So you got to play your own game. You got to be in your own race. I'm always going to win my race because I'm not competing with nobody. Only person I got to compete with is the bitch in the mirror, and that's me. I run my own I run my own race. So I hear the chatter and I laugh at it. I laugh at it because you will all be exposed in time because you can't pretend forever.
I hear all the chatter and you all will be exposed in time. Who the fuck are you talking about? Just if it's me, just let me know. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Child, please. Girl, you sounding crazy as per usual.
And that's just what it comes down to. You can't pretend forever. And I wonder for all the happily married people, why are you so concerned about a single woman's life?
Oh, happily married people. So now she coming for the married people. Please contact me. Happily married people. That's to make you feel better because you're not. So all the people that's listening to her, since she so wants you to be in relationships and get married and be happy, happily married people. She ain't got nothing positive to say about anything. She has absolutely nothing positive to say about anything. She don't want y'all to be in no fucking relationships because she wants y'all to continue to come over here, call this show, download that app, be over there, call that show, and be miserable. Be outrageous so that she can work on getting them views up and so that people can call her to be on the Tamron show and whatever the show is in North Carolina and whatever the fuck else so that she can continue to grow and be rich because that's what she wants, which is fine, be rich. But if any of y'all bitches think that she gives a fuck about you or it's about anything other than getting what she wants, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Listen to her. If she was married, would she say that? Happily married people. But she's happily single. I'm just happy. I ain't got to worry about nobody but the bitch in the mirror. Happily. Was she saying all that when she was with, I think you said Ashy Foot, right? Was she saying all that when she was with Ashy Foot? Was she saying all that when she was messing around on the fiance with the high school boyfriend? Child, you gave this information up. You put this out in the ether. This woman is not for nobody but her damn self, which is fine, but just admit what the fuck it is. That's all I be saying. Admit what it is. Y'all here just talking mad sugar honey iced tea, and then talking about the same people that y'all think she's trying to help. She's saying that because she ain't married, ain't gonna be married, and that's why this fucking triggered her to make this whole soliloquy. Because somebody said the same thing that they always say in the comments, which is Kevin Samuel's phrase. She know it well because this whole shtick is his, Miss Authentic. Child, I'll probably title this shit when I clip it out, quote unquote, authentic.
Like, she could be, like, I'm busy in my life. Like, I run a company, I host a show, I got a lot going on. I don't even got time to worry about you and what you got going on, but
she ain't got time to be worrying about you and what you got going on. And here we are with this soliloquy yet again. This is the second one in 30 days. The third one within 90 days. She ain't worrying about nobody because she happy. She booked and busy. I got shit to do. You don't know.
Y'all so happily married in your life, but y'all in my business every day, child.
I definitely want to know who the fuck she talking about. You happily married. You in my business. I promise ain't nobody in this motherfucker's business. I promise y'all ain't no married person giving a fuck about Kendra G and her wig falling off and her being over there at Beyonce's concert. Because enough of these bitches that go on to this damn show was at that same concert, child. So let me see. She gonna put down men. Y'all support that, even though you're looking for men. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying. So she gonna put down men. Y'all want men. You still listen to her. She gonna put down marriage. Y'all want marriage. Y'all still gonna listen to her. She gonna talk about people being jealous. Odds are it's probably a bunch of y'all. Y'all still gonna follow and listen to her. Shout out to the sisterhood. Failure after failure after failure.
You can't be that happy. You can't be that happy in your life.
That makes her feel better about not being married, to say that married people can't be that happy. That makes her feel better. That's what that's about. That's exactly what she's trying to say right here. That make her feel better because she's not married. Because you know damn well she want to be, or she wouldn't have been hopping all over the motherfucking place with the scammer and the boyfriend and the other boy. Oh, child. Come on, hurry the fuck up.
If you're that concerned about me. So what it really comes down to is you're not happy. That's what really happens. I don't know what lifestyle it is. Maybe you married, maybe you're not married, maybe single. Whatever it is, you're not happy. And because you're not happy, my happiness irritates you.
Because any of us are not happy, Kendra G's happiness irritates people. I'm sorry, that don't sound really goddish to me, Lordish. It, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound like godliness to me. Oh, child, what do I know? I'm just a white supremacist talking points.
And that's the truth for your ass. But baby, I hope you could stand, because I'm gonna be happy for a lifetime. And we really just getting started. Like, we didn't really even scratch the full surface yet. So if you at this level of my success can't handle it, I don't know what you're gonna do a year from now, child. I'm gonna give you some.
Don't they always talk about karma? Don't they always be talking about karma? I wish nothing on no one. But child, remember Shannon Sharp was on top of the world about a year ago. Somebody being a little bit braggadocious talking about what it's gonna be a year from now.
Something to really be mad about. Now, back to our regular scheduled program.
Child, she can go to hell. Fuck her and all her bullshit. Ain't that a song? Anyway. Yeah, we had to end with that so I can get rid of it and be done with it, clip it out and put it out for tomorrow. Anyway, y'all. She can tell all that stuff to somebody who don't know. Okay. Somebody that don't pay the fuck attention. Okay. She full of shit. And she can be. And life can change in a heartbeat, okay? And I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. But don't be talking about happily married people all concerned about me and my success, and I run this and I do that and I do this and I do that, and I'm authentic while I stole something from somebody else. And watch me a year from now. Anyway, shout out to y'all. I appreciate you. It's 9:30 and I gotta go eat. Shout out to everybody that donated. Shout out to all the MSGs and MSDs. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to Mr. Wombat, stream sponsor. I appreciate you. Shout out to y'all hanging in here for 3.5 effing hours. I can't even believe I made it through. My blood pressure is fine. My watch did not warn me, but thank you for all of your concern. I don't know if I will be back tomorrow because I might need to take a motherfucking break. We will see. All right. So make sure you are subscribed, turn on notifications. And I ain't doing no outro because I is tired. I see y'all in the next one.